What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Basement Show. We got a week's worth of trailers and comics and where are we in the Punisher to talk about. We got Archie Blossoms. Boom Studios releases a reboot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Also got the Avant Guards, DC's Naomi, IDW's Ninja Turtles 2020 and Ninja Turtles Shredder in Hell, Image's Oliver, Marvel's Crypt of Shadows one-shot, The Guardians of the Galaxy, and War is Hell. It's me, it's Greg, it's Ramon.
Oh my.
Get your shots, and let's have some drinks.
Let's get weird.
Let's get weird. Alright, the Shazam trailer was like the first thing to come out this week that got everybody's attention because Warner Brothers is unhappy with it.
Yeah, and like it's interesting because like it technically wasn't really a trailer. It really was just they added 30 seconds of the original trailer that came out.
They added a bit more comedy to this.
Yeah.
And they openly say like, hey, this is not a dark movie. Yeah. This is... They want Thor Ragnarok out of this.
And they showed this guy's power. Mark Strong.
Yeah, Dr. Savannah?
Savannah, yeah.
What the fuck does he do?
Oh, he's just a dick with power, man.
Uh-huh.
Like, he just, like, he was a doctor that wanted to study the freaking, like, you know, the history, like, not the mystic arts that would be like, copyright, but, like, he wanted to know about the, you know, about
magic.
The magic and shit. And he...
Oh, he's a wizard. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I thought he was
not
like
a wizard,
an evil
no.
inventor.
No, he's like an evil scientist.
And
like he was looking for, what was it, Kandak? Or what was it?
I don't remember.
But no, he was looking for fucking, like, you know, the beginnings of Shazam, per se. And he found the book.
Okay.
And actually, it's funny.
So this guy is a Shazam villain, then?
Totally a villain.
I thought they pulled somebody at... Because I've never heard of him. I mean, I only read a few issues of Shazam here and there.
Because it's always Black Adam.
Always Black Adam.
Or the Seven Deadly Sins.
Which was confirmed that they're going to be in the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
They have to be.
Are they going to be, like, in human form or some shit?
I don't know.
Like, a la Supernatural?
I'm expecting at least the statues.
Listen.
Oh, they definitely got to have the statues.
The two things I got happy about this week with Shazam was... You know, the extra footage that we got in the trailer.
Right.
I enjoyed it very much. And number two, fucking Megan Good's in the movie.
She is?
Yes, she is.
Is that the girl from Supergirl?
Oh no. She is the gorgeous. Remember when they made a TV show of Minority Report?
Vaguely.
She
was the main.
Yeah, she was amazing. Yeah. God, Jesus.
Like amazing.
I was gonna say she's the main person.
Main person.
She's very cute.
Like she's
very cute.
Like, I mean, I know you're married.
I
to a
know
preacher.
that name.
I know you're married to a preacher. I'm sorry, Lord. You're fucking.
You shouldn't apologize to the Lord for that.
I mean,
it doesn't seem like you should.
Thank you for your service.
There you go.
I'm saying.
Well, so
she's gonna be because you gotta remember. All the foster kids are in that house, and they all become.
And we have a few confirmations actually from the leak of the Funko toys. I think that was it. It was the Funko one, right?
She's gone. She's gonna.
And they also show one of the other kids in the house that's dressed, or maybe it was just Freddy.
Yeah, I think not Freddy. It wasn't Freddy. It was definitely Darla, and it was crap. The name
was it Mary?
No, it wasn't Mary. It wasn't Mary. It was one of the dudes.
But yes, we did get confirmation this week that all the kids are in it, so we'll probably see some sort of teaser of the Marvel family.
Yeah.
The problem is, this needs to be said immediately. The DCEU is dead. It's never going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean when you break it down? This is a stink bomb that we got from the Shadow. The Justice League will never come to be. We will never see Superman fight Darkseid. We will never see... Batman and Superman team up, not for quite some time now. And we will never see The Rock's Black Adam fight Zachary Levi's Shazam. Because they're just not doing a connected universe. They're going to do these one-off movies that we talked about, like the bullshit that the Joker is from last week. And they're content to doing these individual universe things where you handed us some hope for, some fun stuff, and now you're just taking it all back. Like when we got the Green Lantern movie, which by all rights and reason was visually really pretty, and they dropped the ball on the boss,
they
the
fucked
final enemy.
Yeah, they fucked up.
But then they give you
and
fucking...
The suit was shitty, too.
The suit was shitty.
The suit was ass.
But
pure unadulterated
ass.
You had Mark Strong becomes Sinestro at the end of the
Perfect.
movie.
It was wonderful.
Make the second movie.
Yeah.
I don't care how shitty the suit looks. I don't care if it's fucking Ryan Reynolds again. Make that second movie. That's the one we all wanted to see.
I had no beef with Ryan Reynolds because he was a smart ass.
He was a good Hal Jordan.
Yeah, he was.
A damn good Hal Jordan.
The best line in that whole movie is, "Hal, is that you? What, you could tell? It's like, I've seen you naked. How am I not going to recognize you just because you're covering your cheekbones?"
Listen, that being said, I'm glad you brought up a Green Lantern thing. I got some information that was hit to me tonight.
All right.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but like we have a group chat all day, every day, and it just never stops.
It's
which
special.
is awesome. So a week or so ago, I put into the group chat, holy shit, there was an Easter egg on our noses the whole time, and we never noticed it. And it referred to Black Lightning. Mm-hmm. So I remember something that I completely forgot about.
Okay.
So Jefferson Pierce's wife is Lynn Stewart.
Fine woman.
Yes,
she
she's
is.
gorgeous. Christina Adams, beautiful. British.
Nice.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I got to find an interview with her.
Yes. So, Lynn Stewart, that name sounds familiar to you?
Vaguely.
Stewart?
That's Jon Stewart's sister. It's been under our nose the whole fucking time.
Holy shit.
So,
Wow.
what's going on right now, they're talking to freaking David Paul Ramsey to do a possible cameo for season 3 of freaking Black Lightning to be John.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Because
Will this be...
As Green Lantern or?
As Green Lantern. Because you remember during freaking the crossover this year,
Right.
John Wesley Shipp looked at freaking Diggle like,
And he's like, "Oh, you're not
wearing your suit. What's going on?"
So that's how they would put Diggle in the suit, but making him the other universes.
Green Lantern, and also you got to.
But now when they integrate the universe, how will that play out? Will we get our good old fashioned Dig back? Or?
that's very interesting. I'm very curious to see. So like, we could probably get freaking triple the freaking Diggle. Like we could probably get Jon Stewart, Diggle, and the aftermath of what happens after freaking Crisis.
Diggle 3-way.
Yeah, a Diggle Triz. Yes.
So will Diggle become like a nickname? Because he's got to be John Stewart. He can't be John Diggle, the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
You know.
And remember,
Diggle was some stupid childhood nickname that he got.
No, well,
That's why they've called him that for these many
Diggle
years.
was a shout out to fucking Andy Diggle for him and Jock's run on the Green Arrow year 1, which brought Green Arrow back to like
Right.
Yeah.
Green
It
Arrow's
was
a
basically
badass.
Green
Yeah.
Arrow rebirth.
Yeah.
For them. Yeah. Okay.
And you also have to remember that freaking Supergirl and Black Lantern are in the same universe. They're in Earth 38.
Right.
They're both in Earth 38. And, so when I found that out today, I'm like, this shit was under our noses the whole fucking time.
Damn.
And everyone just looked over it.
Did they mention Supergirl or Black Lightning, or do we know for a fact that
they
they
mentioned Supergirl in season 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
'Cause
interesting.
there was a
I don't
talk-
remember that.
There was a talk where freaking Lynn was talking to Jennifer, the youngest daughter.
It's like, oh, you're not Supergirl?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, I think I do remember that.
Yeah.
But now, let's bring this back around full circle to Shazam, and maybe we just don't let Mark Strong make DC movies, because clearly the sequel to Shazam is never happening, and Shazam is never going to fight Black Adam. Why? Because Mark Strong's in it again, and he just ruins sequels somehow. One of the best actors who could ever be a villain somehow ruins sequels for DC movies. He's 2 for 2.
For DC, yes. But
He's 2 for 2. It was fucking Green Lantern when he should have been when he was Sinestro, and we never saw Green Lantern 2. And now he's Dr. Savannah, and we're never going to see Shazam fight Black
Hold on.
Adam.
But he kicked ass in Kingsman.
It hasn't even come out yet.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying maybe Mark Strong is bad luck. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Shazam because
Killed
it
him in
seems...
Kingsman 2. I was very unhappy. By the way, it's not a spoiler. The movie's been out for over a year. If you haven't seen it yet, it doesn't matter to you.
Yeah.
Did you see Kingsman?
1 yes, 2 no.
Oh, no.
Ramon never cares about spoilers.
God
It's
damn
really
it.
good that way.
Go to Circle was fun.
But we are led to understand from the shadow that the WB top brass, once again, does not know their ass from their elbow, and they are unhappy that Shazam is not a dark, foreboding movie, because that's worked so well for them in the past.
I don't want it to be dark and foreboding, but I definitely don't want it to be what it is.
It's too kiddish for you?
Nah, well, we talking
I also don't like the casting.
You don't like Zach
the
Levy?
casting.
I don't like it.
I think Freddie's perfect.
I think all the kids are great.
I think I fuck with Zach, and like the reason why I fuck with Zachary Levi is because like
I'm giving him a chance because it's Chuck.
I'm giving him fucking props from. I cannot remember the fucking name of the show. If someone remembers it, please let me know. It was a comedy show with him and Sarah Rue back in the days on ABC. That's when I first started noticing him.
I don't mind him as a person, as an actor, but when I think Shazam, there's two artists to think of: Alex Ross and Gary Frank.
Yeah,
he don't look shit like any of those.
That is a fact,
and that's what bugs me personally. That's my bias.
But Ramon, can I will give this back to you. Does he not give you like the? He has the energy and the joy.
Oh, absolutely.
Want
without question.
Yes.
Captain Marvel.
Yes.
No, without
That's
question.
why I think it's going to work.
But he doesn't look like...
He doesn't have...
Oh, no, he's not Kyle Hughes. Granted,
No. Just talking about the face.
He did gain mad weight.
No, he did. He did.
And he already ain't, like, still big enough, you know?
Yeah. And mind you, Zachary Levi's what, like 6'1", 6'2"?
Let's be real. Unless you're the freaking Rock, you're not going to be big enough. Or let's say John Cena.
Yeah.
Who was actually pretty damn good in Bumblebee.
He's a good actor, man.
Yes.
Did you ever see him in that Amy Schumer shit? He's the only reason to watch it.
Yeah.
The fucking... Trainwreck, yeah.
Great.
He's fucking funny, dude.
Him and fucking LeBron actually stole the movie.
I still ain't seen... what was the one where he
Cock
was the
blockers or
cotton...
something?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Blockers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't see that shit yet, but it looked fucking funny.
Yeah. He was good. He was good in blockers as well too. But like, yeah, I'm still hopeful for Shazam.
Okay.
I enjoyed the extra footage that we got. Granted, it wasn't the official trailer.
When is that out? May?
March.
March.
Yeah.
So, the same time.
I'm sorry, April.
Okay.
April. It's the beginning of April, and then.
So it's got 3 solid weeks before Infinity War.
Exactly. It's April 5th.
3 solid weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better before than after.
And that's not guaranteed with April because like there's a lot of shit coming out in April too on the low.
When's Captain Marvel coming out?
Captain Marvel coming out March 8th.
Tickets are already on sale.
Yeah.
I sounded like a fucking ad right there.
Yeah,
Tickets are already on sale.
Well, fucking IMAX is already sold out for
I don't care for IMAX because
there's a Lincoln Square jump on.
Oh, that shit is always gone. Yeah. But I've had enough of the fucking IMAX because I'm still like stuck like sitting like this, and there's always people around me, and I hate people. I'd rather go to one of the nice reclining seats where I got a good amount of space.
The best movie I saw in IMAX.
I got the fat table that can swing out right in front of me, so I literally don't have to put anything down. I can just attach a little hose to my drink and just tip the popcorn out into my maw. You know, I'm good. I like the fucking 42nd Street Theater.
All you mother bitches right now, you can at me right now. But the best movie I saw in fucking IMAX, shout out to my best friend Sharonda. She took me to see fucking Star Trek, fucking Into Darkness. Mm-hmm. We saw that shit in IMAX. I was like...
Have you ever been...
I was a dog and shit. I was fucking happy so much.
Have you ever been to the Dome in Nassau County? It's amazing. I seen the Dark Knight there, bro. I walked in, and it's the first time I'm there, and it's the Cradle of Aviation Museum, so they do like, you know, all sorts of space and airplane movies. So literally, it's a dome, and you kind of like lay down to watch it. I walked in. First thing I did was, and then I came down. And there's the maitre d'. Like, yeah, we get that a lot. It's it's so worth like the bus ride for you or whatever.
Yeah.
Anything you see there is fucking wild.
Kate brought up. She saw Godzilla in IMAX and it was fucking awesome.
I can't wait for the new one, man.
That looks so nice.
When is that shit out?
That shit is out. That shit is out June. Okay. And they already started pre-production on
King Kong and Godzilla. Yes.
Kong and Godzilla. Which.
So I forgot all about The Boys till you posted that shit. Breaking nerd news: the man with his ear to the ground.
I am very happy.
I forgot about it too.
I never read that shit. Was that Garth Ennis?
Yes, Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson. Yes.
That was an Avatar book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek Robertson.
When is that coming out?
That's coming out summer. From what I heard, they want to try to pimp it out fucking July 4th weekend.
Fireworks and the Boys.
Yeah.
All right, now have you read this shit?
Amazon Prime.
Okay, good.
We have never.
Amazon puts money into this shit too, so I appreciate that.
Listen. Amazon has been on fire with 3 shows. Fucking Martha's Miss Maisel, which if you never saw it, treat yourself. Yes, it's fucking hilarious. Yes, it's fucking Jewish. Yes, it's beautifully written.
There's no other way to describe that. Like, it's a middle class Jewish family in like 1950s New York. So they got the sexism right. They got the people sleeping in separate beds right. Tony Shalhoub, if you ever seen...
Oh, he's a god.
He's
a fucking
man.
god in this
Or
shit.
13 Ghosts, possibly one of the greatest modern horror movies of our time.
Church Priest Tabernacle.
Yeah, Tony Shalhoub is the man, and she's hot. She's got her tits out in the first episode of the first season, hooks all the men in the audience, and then there's nothing for the rest of it, but it is a good show.
Thank you, Vegetable 2. Fucking Bosch is great, too.
Who's that?
Bosch is on fucking Amazon Prime.
Okay, I never saw that.
Amazon Prime, you know, like I said, Marvelous Miss Maisel, Bosch, Electric Dreams by freaking Philip K. Dick wasn't that bad.
Is that
either.
the Electric Sheep shit?
Uh-huh.
What was that, about Android's Dream of Electric Sheep? Or
No, not like that.
Oh.
But like, it's Amazon Prime's answer to Black Mirror.
Oh, okay.
And that was pretty damn good, too. And,
I still haven't Bandersnatch.
and not for nothing, fucking, you still haven't done it yet?
No.
Dude.
Don't know what.
Bandersnatch.
No,
The Black Mirror shit.
No,
But you didn't see any of Black Mirror.
No, I haven't.
You really got to sit down for that,
No.
man.
I need to finish watching Daredevil with the missus, and then Punisher with the missus, and then we actually talked about seeing Miss Maisel. The Jack Ryan shit.
Oh, Jack Ryan's good.
Oh, that's good stuff.
That's a series on Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Amazon is like fucking
I
like...
wish I knew that.
Dude, it's good.
Shit.
Your mom will love it too.
Yeah, she will. Shit.
That's
Amazon
the,
Prime.
But what is The Boys about? I don't think we ever reviewed this book on a show.
The Boys basically, alright, so... what's the name of the fucking corporation? Basically, way back in the day, they had a group of 7 superheroes that, like, basically form like
Justice League of sorts?
yeah, like a Justice League of sorts. And, like, they would just, like, paint it in this perfect picture of, like, they're flawless. But they were flawed.
It's like a Watchmen kind of thing?
Not necessarily, but they always wanted to, like, you know, the 7 was always like the high echelons of everything. And from the 7, they got not only did the laws change, but life changed. And if you wasn't part of the 7, you was beneath the 7.
damn.
And everyone that tried to be part of the 7 failed, and they got freaking shitted upon. This is where the boys come in. These are all rejects. And Carl Urban kills it in the fucking trailer. He fucking kills it.
I didn't realize they were superheroes. Or,
Me neither.
You know, superpowered. I thought it was like a clan of fucking crazy-ass hillbillies murdering people. That is legitimately what I thought of
It's
it.
all the above.
Because I judged a book by its cover. So that's
all the
hillbilly
above. It's all the
superhero
above.
villains.
No, somebody should put that out there though.
All the above.
I'm just saying. That's exactly what the covers look like.
I was
I'm wrong.
very-
I judged the book by its cover.
I was
I
shocked.
should have trusted Garth Ennis.
Listen, I was shocked about the fucking trailer. I was expecting fucking the Umbrella Academy trailer.
Okay, I didn't read that.
that's
either.
out.
He loves
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but I was expecting that today. I was expecting the Boys trailer.
I didn't even know that the boys dropped.
No, dude, neither did I. I took a nap today because I was high. Holla. And I wake up and the shit fucking dropped. I'm like, oh shit.
This is all because we never really trusted Avatar to be more than like blood and guts for the sake of blood and
Yeah,
guts.
yeah.
I think that's why I steered away from it. Just I'm like, I'm not in the mood for this.
Meanwhile, we love Uber.
Yeah. But that's, I don't know, that just seems like a really intelligent story. I definitely misjudged it. But nah, it's Garth Ennis, so I'll probably have to give that a try before the show comes out.
Now, if you guys never like freaking read The Boys, Comicology, go to like your fucking local like comic book shop, get the graphic novels, read up right now on that, and fucking, you know what, might as well stick with that, fucking Umbrella Academy. Like,
Which I've never read, but you loved.
Yeah.
the trailer today for Umbrella Academy was fucking awesome.
It's always good to read Umbrella Academy complete. Mm-hmm. Because waiting every damn month for the next one is like...
So it's like a 6-issue thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's always small, complete, easy to get into as a whole.
Now this is like a
it's little bit of
superhero
a mind
academy
fuck.
of some sort, right?
Six kids were born at the same time for people that weren't pregnant. So there was a dude that fucking adopted them all,
Yeah.
and he made them 7, and he brought them, he bought them and brought them into his home, and made it to what it was. And the trailer alone, like, the first one I dropped off a couple of months ago was fucking Tiffany. I think we're alone now. Shout out to you, my redheaded goddess. This one was fucking it was freaking the Bangles' Hazy Shade of Winter. That was
Nice.
that was music in the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, Google it, bitches. The trailer was perfect. Once again, the person that stole the fucking trailer that you do not expect. Mary J. Blige is one of the fucking main villains in this fucking show. And she has maybe, I want to say maybe 5 seconds of a fucking clip.
Go ahead.
And she steals the fucking trailer. Because she's like, alright, what the fuck is she doing here? And she's bucking shots.
I want to know if they're going to go as weird as the book gets.
I totally believe it.
I believe it too. I was just like, wow.
Because you gotta also remember too, this is Netflix's first series that's not Marvel on their streaming service.
Yeah.
So they invested a lot. And like for those who don't remember, Netflix has fucking the Umbrella Academy coming, the entire Malal world coming through.
We don't have a release date of any sort on that, right?
No, but I can say that they are casting for Magic Order as we speak.
Oh, that's so sexy.
And fucking, they just signed Sandra Bullock to do fucking the Mark Millar Great Capital fucking book. Damn it, why the name just keep that? Because I'm drunk. But that's been signed up. That's already locked and loaded. She's already going to be a part of that. Netflix has fucking Millar World coming. They
got Titans. I heard they got Titans.
No, international distribution.
Oh, okay.
Reborn.
Thank you. Reborn's coming. Fucking the fucking Hit Girl is coming. And
well, yeah, because Millarverse.
Yeah, and like I like if I could be part of that fucking casting crew for fucking Hit Girl, I would love to.
I know she's probably not going to be in it, but I would like to see Chloe show up. Moretz.
Oh, I like
something. Just some
it's like a little nod.
Like,
yeah,
like an Easter egg. Yeah.
Because she was great.
She was fucking awesome. She was fucking awesome. And like I don't know if you guys are following fucking the Hit Girl fucking book that's going on right now. It's just pure unadulterated violence. It's like, you know what? It's the Punisher for tweens. That's what Hit Girl is right now.
All right.
And I'm all for it.
Well, apparently, Punisher ratings are down. Is this
fake news?
Because
I personally
thought
don't
so.
believe it.
Because they're saying the ratings are down just so they can save face when Netflix eventually cancels it.
They're gonna cancel.
Even though Disney's been just pulling the shit left and right, and we see behind the veil. Netflix.
That's another thing I was gonna say. That's another breaking news thing.
What do you got?
They will cancel Punisher February 7th.
February 7th. All right.
And the last thing is Jessica Jones, right?
Jessica Jones. The trailer for Jessica Jones will be on Super Bowl Sunday.
All right. So we'll know when the release date is then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from what I've heard, there'll be 3 major trailers going on Super Bowl Sunday. That's nerd eccentric.
I mean, that's why I watched Super Bowl premiere.
Actually, I'm sorry, 4. There'll be 4. There'll be another trailer for fucking for Endgame. There'll be a trailer for Endgame. There'll be the Shazam trailer will be the real Shazam trailer
new one
will be on Super Bowl Sunday. There'll also be a trailer for shit. God damn it. I'll come back to it. But like, there's 2 more other nerd-ass trailers coming on Super Bowl Sunday.
All right.
They actually paid like one is for on Netflix and they paid $3 million to get that Super Bowl Sunday ad.
Yeah, those ads ain't cheap.
But this is.
They usually tell us how much the ads go for per like 30 seconds, give or take.
It's like a 45-second ad, but they paid $3 million for it.
This is the off weekend. Super Bowl's next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And while we're on the subject, can we all just raise a glass and say, fuck you, Tom Brady, and fuck the Patriots?
I'm torn.
No, I hate him.
It's like as you say, fuck Tom Brady. But I have to admit that he came from the greatest university of all time.
Michigan.
Go Michigan, go Blue Bitch.
I just hope he breaks his ankle.
And it's probably still for 400 yards.
Then let's go for the Achilles tendon.
What's your fucking pick? What's your pick, bitch?
What?
You picking the Super Bowl? Sports.
No, they're gonna fucking win, the cocksuckers. I'm not under any delusions that the Rams are gonna win. I just hope that instead of like what was the playing spoiler? I guess like if you know you're gonna lose, just try and murder Brady. Like, all right, guys, we're gonna lose, but we have to do something for the rest of the league.
If his name Ndamukong Suh,
and they just send like
he can
10
get to
guys
Brady, and he's a dirty player too.
Oh, I think
he will rip off a Brady testicle.
That's what I want.
He just might do it. You just might get your
I
wish.
mean,
He's a fucking savage.
even if you get somebody who gets like, I don't know, they buy out his contract and he gets thrown out of the league for unnecessary roughness or whatever, that one guy will be a hero to the whole nation. He will never
except for Massachusetts.
go poor. Like, people will be signing him for book deals and, movie rights and all kinds of things. Convention appearances, Wheaties ads, the man who took down Tom Brady.
But
Plus,
see,
people will just be sending him money like a fucking Patreon
But see,
page.
here's the thing though, I'm in a catch 23, not 2 but 3. All right, number 1, he's from Michigan. I support everybody from Michigan. That's not ignorant. Want to make that shit up. I support everybody from Michigan that's not ignorant. That's
Are you from Michigan?
No, I
just have a
no. I became a Michigan Wolverine fan because I thought Wolverine went to Michigan. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm like, oh, if Wolverine went to Michigan, I'll be a Michigan fan, and I've been that way ever since. What, 40 years later? I'm an asshole. I know. That's number 1. Number 2, this guy. Granted, you can say that he cheated, or that his coach cheated and like bent the rules to win. The man has been to 9 Super Bowls?
And Ric Flair has 23 world championships? I mean, we're counting?
You know what? That was a great analogy. He is the Ric Flair of the NFL. He is the Ric Flair of the NFL.
You know what?
He is the Ric Flair of the NFL. And as much as you hated Ric Flair in the fucking early 80s, late 80s to early 90s,
we're gonna love him afterward when he starts doing comic conventions and shit.
Pretty much. And you can't tell me you wasn't doing the dance and the woo.
I gotta tell you, if I had the opportunity to meet Tom Brady at like a convention or something, I would. Just to tell him, like, dude, I fucking hate you. Nice to meet you. See you later. I would.
I would say this though, his wife is fucking awesome.
Yes, she is.
She is the nicest person in the universe. She has jokes for days.
Good. Wait, I think that's right.
Yeah, I did a photo shoot. I can say it now because it's already out.
Okay.
I did a photo shoot.
Yeah, because we weren't talking about it last time.
Yeah,
we're very excited though.
We can talk about it now. In December, I got the honor to work on a photo shoot with Gisele Bündchen, and I got
to which we all hated him for.
I got to play DJ for her photo shoot. So I'm gonna say right now, I got to play music for Gisele Bündchen, and every time I played a song, she's like, "Yes, I'll take that to the grave, bro." Her and a beautiful sister.
Thanks for getting us an autograph or something.
I was too in awe.
He was too in awe.
There's an awe.
Yeah.
Dude, she's gorgeous. Like, I mean, I'll say it now. Fuck it.
Yeah,
so
she is.
There was a part where like she's going in between sets because like we had a big sound stage and it was like 4 different sets, going on because like she's a model, supermodel. Mm-hmm. She had to do like 4 different things, and her wardrobe
malfunctioned.
Not malfunctioned. No, the wardrobe designer gave her the wrong outfit. And the wardrobe person came out and said, "Hey, you have the wrong outfit for the shot." She just basically dropped trowel and just like changed and spot. And I caught. I'm like, "Oh my god!"
I hope you don't get fired for that story. We love you.
The commercial's already out.
All right.
Yeah, but I caught myself like, "Oh my god!" and I turned away. But in that 2 milliseconds, I know why, Tom. Bravo. It was the greatest scenes I've ever seen in my life.
That was like the first episode of PMZ, bro.
Yeah.
No?
You can start hashtagging that now.
Yeah.
Will work.
It's a good one. Alright, let's finish the bombs from the shadow. We have a possible confirmation from something we talked about back in September 2015. I don't know how many people have noticed, but Avengers, I believe it's 58, has been jumping up the eBay charts lately. That is I believe it's 58. The first appearance of the Black Knight.
You have it?
I don't. I have the issue beforehand, 57, which I believe is like the cameo or some shit. There's like Magneto on the cover. It's a yellow cover, and he's fighting with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it's 57, 58. Maybe that's the Vision.
Good book either way, though. That's a damn good book.
It's climbing up there. Maybe it's 47. I don't fucking know. It's one of them. Go look the shit up.
break this shit.
So yeah, this shit is climbing up the eBay charts, and it's all because people are speculating that the Black Knight may make an appearance in Endgame somewhere. No idea where. Maybe they might travel back in time to fucking King Arthur's. I just say it to piss him off, really.
So mean to me.
But, I mean, who knows? The fact that the speculation on the issue alone is reason enough to think at some point they make a reference to him or we actually do see him.
Ooh.
Vegetable 2 has a question. What first appearance do you still need, Pete?
Nick Fury.
That's a damn good one.
Well, and I wanted one signed by Stan, so now do I want to just get a regular CGC one or do I want to fucking cut my dick off to get a Stan Sig Series one, which is going to be like another $600 on top of what it should cost?
And like, I could be wrong, but like, isn't both original original Nick Fury first appearances the same amount? The fucking the Ultimate Nick Fury and the fucking
is it?
I think it's the same.
I'll
price.
sell my fucking Ultimate Nick Fury right the fuck now. I don't even give a fuck.
I think it's,
I gotta look at that shit.
I think it might be the same ballpark, dude.
Ooh yeah.
That makes sense because he's all over the place.
Because he's all over the place now.
Which I can say this, breaking the news style, he's negotiating for five more movies.
There we go. Good
He
man.
doesn't stop working. God bless him.
How old is he now?
Oh, he's up there.
No, he's 70.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, he's
I
70.
seen James Earl Jones just turned like 82 or some shit.
No, he's like 86 or some shit.
Was it that high?
Yeah.
As long as the voice stays good and clear.
Yeah,
he's
we're good.
You know what else was proven to be a bomb? The end of Titans post credit scene.
Okay, so I don't know about it. I haven't seen it, but
Yeah.
like you, I don't care if you spoil. But you haven't seen it yet?
That's all, yeah.
Okay, so then we're gonna throw the cheese down. I don't know how many people haven't seen Titans that are still interested in it. Maybe they have because I haven't seen it. So we're just gonna wave to you, mute your shit, and we'll come back. I'll wave.
The Shadow a billion years ago bombed Superboy,
I remember that.
and it's a straight up Cadmus scene. They don't show the face. I think they almost show super penis. But and Crypto.
Nice.
Yeah, I was very happy about seeing Crypto. I was very happy about seeing
Crypto. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Like, is it Batman? Why is he killing people? Do you not? That's the spoiler you don't want to give me.
You have the floor.
All right. Trigon got to what's his name? Dick Grayson's head. So all that shit's just really just like his worst nightmare shit.
So it's not real.
No, it's not real.
That's fantastic.
No, but in the nightmare, Dick Grayson, the first freaking sidekick, the first Robin, he snitched on Batman.
What do you
Because
mean?
Batman killed Joker. So, but no, he was never supposed to do that. So Dick went straight to the cops and said Bruce Wayne is Batman. And he helped them invade Wayne Manor.
What is it dick for?
Yeah.
Snitches get stitches. Damn,
No,
Robin.
No Robin.
Way to be a
snitches.
dick,
Like,
Dick.
Look at my shirt. This is how I feel about you. Even though it was a dream.
All right, see now I can watch it like with a little less anxiety.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll get some adjective.
Yeah.
Because me and Ramon was talking about before we got live. Like, Titans has its ups and downs.
It does.
Like I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
But like when it started, it was good. It was a very like they're trying to find their way, and then they dropped the Doom Patrol episode, and I was like, oh shit, word, okay, yeah. And
There's a
then it was
potential there.
and then like just okay, my hand is limp. I want to finish, but I don't know how to start. And then the last 3 episodes brought it back.
It's like he said you could tell when Berlanti was involved.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like you totally know. You know the episode that Berlanti and Jeff Johns was involved. Sorry, Greg Berlanti and Jeff Johns were involved, and the ones that were not. You clearly can see it.
And all 11 episodes, except for moments, like Starfire Spaceship, you just know they were like, WB was like, we ain't giving you money. I think they were running on scraps, because a lot of it was just screams, low budget.
Alright, so maybe the second season will be better.
Totally
They'll pick it
better.
up.
Which is really 1.5, because this is like such a cliffhanger ending. There's no resolution.
Alright.
I mean, what they hinted in this season 1, we got the potential. There's 3 potentials that we know that's going to show up. In fucking
Season 1's a 0 issue.
Yeah, literally is.
It literally is.
Good comparison.
Like you know you're gonna get fucking Batgirl in season 2. It's a fact. It's gonna happen.
Somebody else gets fucked.
Yeah, someone else will forget. Spoiler alert, throw the cheese. Dick Grayson's a whore.
He is a huge whore.
He's a pure unadulterated whore. And he gets away with it.
Wait, did he fuck Kate? What's her name? Fuck Kate Kane?
Nah.
Oh, they said Batwoman.
That girl.
We know he fucked Batgirl.
Yeah, but in this he
No,
also
Batgirl, not Batwoman.
Okay.
Dawn.
He broke Dawn's back. No pun intended.
No, Dove. Sorry, Dove.
Oh, Dove.
What's her name also? Starfire. It's really
Well, he
hinted.
did fuck Starfire. I don't know about
I
Dove.
know, but we're just saying he is a slut and not here. It's
Troy.
really hinted that he banged Donna Troy, who was cast perfectly. I think she was the best casting in this.
Connor Leslie. Shout out to you, girl. Yes. Good job. Good job. And she's an amazing photographer on the side.
That's cool.
In real life or
Yeah, real life.
really? Oh, that's cool.
Now,
like, follow her page, like at Connor Leslie on like Twitter and like Instagram. She's a great photographer.
we'll never see the Titans cross over with like the CW universe, despite Greg Berlanti.
I'm not saying no to that because of the fact that Greg Berlanti's involved.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, they're throwing F-bombs and shit around and everything.
Hard.
They're
Throwing
talking about,
F-bomb, but like also they also did mention fucking they mentioned, I want to say it was episode 9 or 10. They mentioned something that was like Martian-esque, and maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it could be there.
all right.
I don't know. Mixing the two, that'd be a real tough sell, especially once assuming the budget is better.
Right.
Like,
I'm just thinking ahead for Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is like our only
Hope.
not even hope. It's at this point our only port in the storm for a united DC universe anywhere, because the Shadow told us we're not getting any hope of some sort of joining DC movie like Flashpoint or Crisis is never happening. We're never seeing it. So Berlanti at this point is our only hope.
Listen, you know how I feel about Berlanti. I'm pretty proud of the fucking. I'm not saying I started it, but I'm then.
You know what I was doing?
It.
I could.
Berlanti, we trust.
No.
What?
I was doing Obi-Wan Kenobi and Greg Berlanti.
Yeah, no, okay.
And the meter fell short. Help me, Greg Berlanti. You're my only hope.
Like, for real though, like, listen. Name one thing that Greg Berlanti has failed at since he started working with the fucking CW. He hasn't.
There's got to be one somewhere, but I mean, so are superhero shows. Yes, they can't be, but they're on TV. They have a TV budget, and they're superhero shows. They're
He got
supposed to be fun.
He got 7 seasons out of the fucking Arrow before Jock's fucking story dropped. Diggle and Jock's story dropped.
That's true.
7 seasons, which is gonna be renewed for fucking 8th or 9th season because of the success of season 7 right now.
Damn.
Season 7 is much better than I've seen in a long time. It really is.
It's fucking great.
So is Supergirl, not for nothing.
Listen, hands down. And I'm not ashamed to say this. And I love The Flash. The Flash is the weakest out of all the fucking seasons.
This year, yeah, for sure. I just got finished saying to my mother, she loves the shows. I said, Flash is kind of the weakest link at this point. I always look forward to watching it because I'm a big Flash fan, but like every episode, it's kind of good. You felt
Granted, this week's episode, it's a nice little, like, wet of the whistle.
But like, I'm tired of this guy already. The was it Cicada?
Yeah.
He's a boring ass villain. He's fucking Osmander from American Pie, for fuck's sake. Get him out of there.
See, here's the
You
thing.
were a one-off.
I
Two
don't
at best.
think he's the main villain.
He's not. Get to
it
it already.
No, I think it's Sherlock.
Really?
I think it's Sherlock.
Speaking of villains, did you see the picture of what's his name as Lex Luthor?
Yeah. John Cryer looks good. I gotta
He looks
say,
a little pervy.
Hashtag in Berlanti
But
we
he
trust. In Berlanti we trust.
I had my doubts about this. He looks dope. I think he looks great. Fucking just creepy. And let's not forget, he was, Ducky from Superman 4.
Is his sister still in
Dude, he was Dutch from fucking.
I love her.
She's
Pretty
so
pink.
hot.
She's the hottest girl on that show.
Oh, fucking Katie. Oh goddamn, what's up? McGrath. Katie McGrath. She's fucking gorgeous. Those eyes are piercing as sin. But like
Yeah, John Cryer was also... He was Ducky in Pretty in Pink, and he was fucking his nephew in
fucking
Superman 4.
Yeah. Listen.
You're just an experiment, freako. Talking to Nuclear Man.
Wow.
Dude,
Destroy
I'm
Superman.
so happy.
Just in case you thought Bane was the first dumb fuck villain in the DC universe, it was technically Nuclear Man.
Listen, Nuclear Man's like, hold my beer. That's basically what he was.
Remember Bane was like, bomb. Just to bring it back to fucking Batman and Robin. Cause
No, I don't want to talk about.
You think about all the fucking CW shows and like how they set a niche for themselves, but yet stayed in some continuity, with the exception of Black Lightning. They all, made their own path. Legends alone. Legends is not serious. They know they're not serious. Mm-hmm. And they bank in on that seriousness. And they add a little bit of continuity just in case. The Flash is about how they gonna fuck with time.
Who the fuck would Sherlock, the other Wells be? You think Reverse Flash is gonna turn out to be like a good guy by the end of this?
You know what? Call me an asshole, but I think actually Sherlock is fucking. You think he's Thawne? I think he's Thawne.
Oh, but why would he be trying to figure the whole shit out for himself?
For a way to get a win. The best way to be humble is to not know what humble is. So learn from the beginning, learn from the scraps. What better way to have the daughter of the greatest superhero in the Speed Force of all time, have her learn from her father, and you just take notes along the way. And like, put the cheese on there right now if you didn't see this week's episode of Flash. But Sherlock discovered that there's two different dialects.
Right, who's the mastermind, he says.
Yeah. That's the out right there, bro. And I could be wrong, and I'll take the L to get the win. But I would not be surprised if Sherlock is fucking Thawne on the low.
And like trying to remind himself that he's Thawne?
Or try to remember, Thawne's main goal was he wanted to be a hero.
Right, but he wanted
to know why Barry Allen was a hero that he never could be. It was some straight up millennial hatred shit. He wanted to be
I'm familiar with the story.
That guy.
He wanted to make the Flash the greatest hero he could be.
He didn't want to be his own hero.
So he caused the Flash,
Yeah.
I'm very confused though. Like you left the entire CW, right? Do you watch?
No, I watched Black Lightning, Legends of Tomorrow.
Okay, you do watch Legends.
And I'm waiting for Zombie to come back.
It's mostly because Legends never takes itself seriously.
April.
See, this is my question. We also didn't even talk about Deadly Class. So we're seeing everything that's streaming, everything that's on the TV channels. Is it too much?
It's always too much.
We spoke about this, I don't know how long ago, a couple of years at least, actually maybe several years, probably when The Flash was in its infancy and Arrow was maybe 2 or 3 seasons in. Before we got, Legends of Tomorrow, before we got Black Lightning, Titans, Supergirl, anything like that. We said eventually, the market is going to become saturated with all of these superhero shows because the fucking idiots in the suits only see the bottom dollar. Mm-hmm. And they're going to just keep throwing more and more superhero shit at you and more because they see that that's what's making money until it's not making money no more. And, we discussed this last week that it's up to us as the fans to keep this shit going. Mm-hmm. If we keep making, the studios money, they'll keep making our TV shows and our movies. But will the bubble burst eventually? Is this too much now? Because now there's no time to watch it all. And watch, other stuff. Mm-hmm. You do watch other shit. I watch fucking Jeopardy. I watch Big Bang Theory. Still, it's on the last fucking season.
Counterpart.
I'm like 4 seasons back on Big Bang Theory.
Oh,
I'm like 2 myself.
The last Big Bang Theory I saw was when they actually got married. Penny and
Mark.
Penny.
Wow, you didn't see the.
Oh, Penny. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see their wedding.
Really?
I didn't see it.
I should have.
And like to go on further with your point is that you asked if this is too much, but because of the gift of streaming, because of the gift of YouTube and Hulu and so on and so forth, there's always a revolving door of people can go back to shit, and they're still making money on shit. Like, perfect example, when Lucifer dropped on fucking Netflix the fucking second week of December, mind you, they haven't released a date yet for the new season.
No.
Yeah.
And they're still filming. They're still filming the new season. They haven't dropped a fucking trailer. But despite that went down with Lucifer, it went up 80% on Netflix the first day. The first day. Now, mind you, we didn't get a trailer. We didn't get a date. We didn't get nothing other than that Lucifer's on Netflix.
That's because there are 3 main factors, I think, that went into that shit. And the first is fans who have already seen it went to watch it again, so the ratings went up. So this way they would assure not only a new season, but maybe a season after that, and that it sticks around. It could have been probably a much smaller percentage. I would say maybe 10 to 15%, because nobody ever takes a recommendation. They're like, you never seen this shit, and I say, yo, bro, this is on Netflix now. You gotta go watch it. Mm-hmm. Maybe 15% of the time, you might actually go watch a series that one of your friends, not even just me, has recommended to you. Because I got my own list of shit. I don't need, I'll put yours on the bottom. Thanks for the info, Or it was, and this is probably an even bigger percentage than, the friends, is people who just seen the headline and be like, what the hell is this shit? That, I bet you, is about 30% of the ratings.
All right, so that being said, I have to ask both of you guys a question.
The thing is, 47.6% of statistics are made up right there on the spot.
You can get a part of this question, too. What is the one show that everyone will tell you to watch that you have yet to watch yet? Because, you know what, you have so much shit in your plate.
You're going to hit me, and I'm going to get mad hate for this one. I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Wow! Wow!
I know. Wait,
that's a good one though.
Wait, that was the jab. Let me hit you with the cross. I've never seen Dexter.
No.
Oh no!
I never seen Dexter.
Really?
I never seen Dexter.
I saw the first season of Breaking Bad.
I haven't seen shit,
and I stopped because it just there's a lot to. I just have so much in comic books take priority because of the show.
All right.
I saw Dexter. The last season is such a disgrace that you almost should be happy.
I have actually seen the last episode and not even knowing shit. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I never saw Lost either.
No, I've never seen Lost, but I heard Lost ain't even worth it.
God bless your heart, because the last season Lost
was stupid.
Oh my god. Alright, so I have a quick story to tell you real quick. Alright, so many moons ago when I was single, I was trying to impress a young lady, and the finale of fucking Breaking Bad was coming up. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hey, you know what? If you ain't got nothing to do right now, come to my crib, we can watch the finale together, I'll cook dinner, make it happen. I said this 2 weeks in advance. God didn't think she was going to say yes. She said yes on a Friday. The finale was a Sunday. I binge watched the entire Breaking Bad series in 2 days.
Jesus, man.
Bloodshot with Jesus. I watched that shit. And when I got to the final episode, when I watched it with her, not only was I just defeated with no energy whatsoever, but I was also like, you know what? I could tell this to people in the future that I did this sacrifice, but it was worth it. But oh my god, I'll never do that shit like that again.
Well, that's crazy.
Literally, I watched 6 seasons straight.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I took a break to fucking do laundry so I could be involved. So I know I can't leave my laundry in the washing machine downstairs, because we're in New York. Motherfuckers would take their shit out and then take your shit. Mm-hmm. So you had to be on point. So I finished it.
The fastest I ever did shit was right before Game of Thrones season 6. I marathoned the first 5 within. I gave myself 3 months. I started early, and then I was finished early because nobody told me how you just would forego sleep and a social life and everything else to watch all of this shit.
Alright, someone just tweeted that they never seen an episode of Game of Thrones. This is the advice I have to you right now.
You're missing out. You got to do it.
So, we are on the last week of January. Fucking Game of Thrones comes out
April.
The 3rd week of April.
Around the same time as Infinity War?
Oh, week before.
Okay.
I will advise you, because we did the math, me and a couple of...
we done 3-4 episodes?
No. You have to do 5. 5 a Sunday.
Okay.
5 a Sunday.
You could definitely do 5 within a weekend, for sure.
5 a Sunday. And the 5 a Sunday would make you want to watch it into the week. And that being said, I understand. The first season is very, very hard on the eyes. If you break through the first season, it's a fucking cakewalk. And
I've started watching it again. I'm already at. I just finished Hard Home yesterday.
Woo.
Liz, we missed you, girl. We got to talk Thrones. It's coming on time to, I think, give people a little bit of recall for the last few seasons, because we're on the ultimate season here now.
Fuck yeah. I'm down for that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I might do a fucking breaking the news.
I know a few people who have to still see Game of Thrones, and take it from somebody who eventually gave in to the you don't watch it, you of all people.
Oh, dude.
So it's totally worth your time.
Jailbroken Fire Stick. Jailbroken
Relic
Fire
Lord's
Stick.
provider lost HBO.
Wait, what? Oh, Relic Lord's provider lost HBO. Fuck, man.
You got 3 months.
Somebody has to have an
You got
HBO
3
Go
months,
account.
And not for nothing. Fire Stick. Axe a friend.
Absolute hasn't seen Punisher.
Not racist.
At all?
She said there's a reason why, though.
Punisher's really good.
No, I want to.
I enjoy the shit out of it. I'm only 6 episodes into Punisher. You finished it and you finished it, right? Alright, so no spoilers yet. Just saying.
Can I say 2 things?
Yes, you can.
Go for it.
Frank in the castle.
That's very like, you know.
Why would you say that?
You said time travel.
I did, but
There you go.
now I'm going to be worried that this happens.
No.
No, I was.
Thank God.
I was saying.
I'm like, no, they ain't good. Wait, what? Not gonna, but when? Why?
Punisher, time travel. Let's go.
Well, we actually had Punisher time travel, but now, as near as I can tell, the time traveling Punisher has traveled into the 616 in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I love this book so much.
You started singing the praises of this like late Wednesday night.
Because I didn't expect it. Like, first of all, Donny Cates, fuck you in the air. You're fucking awesome, dude.
When I heard read fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, I was like, is that another Cates book? It's almost like I'm like, this guy again? Damn, how brilliant does he get? He's fucking divided himself. What is he writing? Like 7 books right now?
I think 7 or 8. But like, yeah,
he's busy.
on it.
Yeah.
Very busy.
It's fun when you see the industry get somebody new that's hot, they just start throwing, like, here's a contract for you. What can you give us?
Yeah.
This book was so much intriguing, fun and intriguing. And like, for those who like didn't read like fucking like, you know,
I didn't read Infinity Wars.
Infinity Wars.
I have no idea how Thanos died.
Oh, okay.
No, they gave you a great jump on point in the first 5 pages.
But I still don't know how Thanos died.
No, they literally say it.
Wait, what?
They literally spill it out.
I understand that he lost his head. Who?
Alright, can I throw the cheese?
Of course.
All right.
I think the cheese should be out there probably already.
3, 2, 1. So Gamora sliced his head off.
Alright, that was to be expected since she was like all crazy with the Infinity Stones and like what, issue 1 or something?
She embedded
killed Star-Lord?
the power. No, he's still alive.
No, I know he's still alive because
Yeah.
he's in this shit. But she stabbed Star-Lord in the
Yeah.
first issue.
Yeah.
Right.
So that being said,
Why did Gamora go crazy?
Something about the Soul Stone and a part of her soul was still in there and she wanted it back and she was tripping over it, really tripping her. She went crazy.
Yeah.
She wanted her soul back and she was all crazy
she wanted
for
a piece
it.
of-
They
she
did
wanted a
that
piece
story
of
in
her back.
Supernatural, like season 4. 6? Some shit like that.
Well, they did it. They did it here.
Talk about
And so,
inspiration.
the beginning of the book, fucking Arrows, Star Fox,
Right.
I like your boy, great to see him. He asked all
of people.
the galaxy's strongest motherfuckers to come.
All of Thanos' worst enemies, basically.
Anybody that's cosmic and has fucking clout, he invited to this fucking meeting.
And often fought with that.
And here's the dope shit. With the exception of fucking Star-Lord, there was no humans at the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Right.
We see right there.
I guess I must have it upstairs because it's a little. It's not just a regular graphic novel. It's actually worth a fair penny, maybe like $40 or something like that. So I wouldn't toss it up there.
Who's that?
That whole shit was inspired by the death of Captain Marvel when all of his friends came and Thanos came because he was his greatest enemy.
No question, no question.
Like to pay his last respects.
No, and I'm pretty sure Donny Cates paid homage to that moment. In that
Absolutely. And no, I'm not shitting on it for that. I appreciate it, but I wanted to get it to show off.
Oh,
But
no,
I'll pop
Cheryl
a slate on the
into that
screen
shit.
here.
So basically, he basically brought all these fucking powerful cosmic beings over for a will and testament of Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
And Thanos is, once again, the cheese is there, so you should have saw it already. Thanos basically gives his fucking will and testament to everyone, say, yo, I'm gonna come back, you just don't know how.
Yeah.
I've sent my soul to inhabit like
No,
another
he downloaded his consciousness.
His conscious, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So without a question,
They think people are gonna be able to do that in like 30 years. Imagine like me in a computer just still running around. Just saying, like well past my time.
Jesus.
Very dangerous, like Bicentennial Man, but meets I don't know. I don't really got an analogy. I don't know. Hook? I don't know.
What,
like an evil version, but never.
Like Dustin Hoffman Hook?
No.
All right, that's kind of weak.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have another Robin Williams movie where he was a villain except for 1 hour photo, and that's just creepy. That's fucked up.
I'm a pedophile in the law.
Ultron Pete.
Ultron Pete, exactly.
No,
I like that. Somebody should Photoshop that shit.
I like that. So basically, he called the fucking, he called all the galactic motherfuckers over for one testament of fucking Thanos. Thanos said, yo, I'll be back, you just don't know how. I'm chilling with fucking Death right now, but Death's gonna come with me and we're gonna kill all your motherfuckers. In layman's terms, not actual written terms.
That shit was a Johnny Depp movie, too. Remember he, downloaded his consciousness into the computer?
Oh, I know what fucking movie that was.
Yeah.
That was like
Transference or some shit?
That wasn't that bad, actually.
But, Arrows basically tells them, he just shows a picture of the Avengers and everybody, we're gonna have to kill all of these guys because they might be Thanos.
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Right.
When it went to the army base and then basement into the computer.
Yeah. Which was a great way to rectify the concept of Arnim Zola for a modern audience, without question.
Yeah, so when this happens, fucking the Black Order shows off.
Which is not in continuity with what's going on in the regular book. But whatever.
Exactly.
There's miniseries Black Order?
Yeah, but no.
I was going to ask that too.
I gave a pass because I figured this might be happening before they made the actual attack. Mm-hmm. And that shit was, it came out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm stupid like that. I didn't expect it coming.
Nowhere.
Because nowhere's nowhere.
You got that. So it came out of nowhere. And I was like, oh shit, shit's about to get popping. And everyone basically they wasn't trying to flee for themselves, but they really were. It was a free for all, but they weren't trying to. They're trying to be political.
Right.
So after that went down, fucking in the side panel, fucking the group and fucking the Star-Lord is at nowhere, and nowhere is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
The Black Order took nowhere and are using it as a vessel to attack the Sanctuary.
Right.
Because why not?
Yeah.
I like the fact that when they're talking about Daredevil, Thanos being put into a new body and coming back, was it Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
He said, you know what?
I knew I should have killed that baby. Right? What did he say?
I think he did say something.
Yeah.
But also, he also said, Thanos is an asshole enough to be one of you guys.
Right.
And be here and watch it. And I'm like, oh shit.
And that's why they were all
literally, when he said that shit, you see the fucking screen in the background. I said everybody that's listed at the fucking meeting, all the names on the fucking board. I'm like, yo, and I got really nerdgasm. Like, all right, it'll be too obvious for it to be Star Fox.
I figured it was him.
I was thinking it was him too.
So
I still am not unconvinced.
Especially since he has a history of being a pervy, horrible character.
So my question was.
No, absolute.
But there's a problem with that, which we'll get into in a second.
So my question with that was even if I entertain that possibility, who would Thanos want to go into to be the most powerful yet the most strong? And I thought about automatically, which we'll probably get to later, fucking the Hulk.
Yeah, no, they showed the Hulk as one of the options.
The Hulk was definitely an option.
And that was the first option I had was the Hulk, because that's simplistic genius.
The Hulk was always one of those characters, you hear it in the Marvel mythos, that the Hulk was one of the characters Thanos feared or something because he was uncontrollable or some shit. I don't remember exactly it. Yeah. But the Hulk was in the top 10 Marvel characters or some shit. I don't remember what exactly it was. But, see, the problem with it being Eros is, for whatever reason, why would they want to redo Thanos in the first place as... it looks like they're leaning toward a reboot of the character or some crazy shit.
No, I think
which at the height of Endgame seems like a stupid fucking move story wise, because people are gonna want to look at comics for the Avengers just as much as they're gonna want to look for Thanos too. But if they're putting, let's say, Thanos in Eros's body, and I do trust Donny Cates more than this, which is why I'm going ahead with this book. They put it in fucking Eros's body. That's kind of like they're Loboing Thanos.
What do you mean?
Remember when fucking Lobo was a Backstreet Boy? Mm-hmm. Eros is kind of a Backstreet Boy.
He is, but the thing is, most of Thanos' powers he gave himself.
Yeah.
So he could jump into Eros' body and then do enough modifications to it that he'll be back to Thanos looking.
All right, because I don't want him looking like Eros.
Oh, God, no.
That's what I'm saying.
No. He needs to look like Thanos.
Okay. because he can't possibly look like fucking Eros running around, at least of all with that armor on.
No, you're right. I agree.
No,
Look like a bad David Bowie movie.
I'm totally on board with the fucking. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, to the Mad Titan.
Yeah, to Matt Titan. I'm totally on board for the fucking Guardians 1.
I like the team. I remember Groot starting to regular talk, like after that whole giant Groot god tree thing.
Warp shit, yeah.
Warp, was that it? When he was fighting
Warp,
like a whole planet the size of Groot or something? He was like Groot Unicron shit.
Yeah, they went a little crazy with Groot.
Yeah. Why don't they like Rocket? I missed this shit.
That happened during the fucking
Infinity War shit?
Infinity Warps.
Okay.
Happened during Infinity Warps. But even with that going on right now,
You OCD ass motherfucker.
No, but even with that being said, like
That line is perfect.
I didn't want to read fucking Guardians again. I didn't.
I didn't.
No.
I was like,
I'm
but
so
the
glad I
cover.
Yeah,
Because this squad
it's
is
basic.
it's a powerful squad though.
This
It's
is like
not-
half annihilated.
Yeah, that's I'm like
You
if
know
this
that's
is a
I knew
squad,
that's
this is a
instantly what you
badass
thought
squad.
of. Silver Surfer's on the shit. I'm good.
Well, he is, but he isn't so far.
Yeah, but
What
it hasn't
happened
been like
Right.
it hasn't been like permanent or anything. But like, there's so many different.
Better Ray Bill.
Better Ray Bill. The shit he did with fucking moon, getting Moonjack in them out of the fucking black hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
He's a badass.
Throw the hammer.
But like even on top of that, this issue had me so intrigued. Like, not just because of like what happened at the end, but like just because of who was at the fucking meeting. Like, the Starjammers were there, Skrulls were there, fuck like every motherfucker that even there was like members of the real Brood, not Brood that's fucking down with fucking Wolverine the X-Men Brood,
Yeah.
like real Brood that was at that fucking meeting, and you can't trust the Brood no matter what.
Nope.
They were there. It was that fucking like dope, and like Donny Cates incorporated all that involved.
And Marvel Cosmic needs some love, and he's obviously trying to give it to them.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So,
Shit,
Well, I mean, he's the man to do it.
He got them pregnant with triplets, man. He's good.
Some of God Country, is that shit getting like a TV show or anything? Is any of his shit getting a TV show?
God Countries, I think they finished the negotiations. I don't know what channel or network they're going to be on, but it definitely has a deal.
I mean, God Country was a great little miniseries. Fucking Redneck is good.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Teeth is insane. He's real good when he's just completely unhinged.
yeah.
Like, I could be wrong, and please correct me if I am. At me, I don't give a shit. I believe that out of his 15 creations, he has 7 signed to a deal of development.
Good for him.
I hope one of those is honestly, forget live action bullshit. I want to see a crazy animated movie of the Paybacks.
That's good.
You're right. The Payback
That
has
needs to be
yeah.
animated, like a pseudo Americo anime style kind
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah.
And if you guys have never read the Paybacks, this is when the Basement first discovered Donny Cates, and he was partnered with Elliot Rahal at the time. We actually interviewed them at Comic-Con several years ago, which was possibly one of the most fun interviews we've ever done. But these guys were superhero repo men. So when you think about, heroes like Batman, Iron Man, Stiltman, whoever, Beetle with all of this crazy armor tech and everything, how do they get them? They take out loans. And when you can't pay those loans back, they send the Paybacks to go and collect. And the Paybacks are former heroes that
Paying
got
off the
their
debts.
shit,
Yeah.
paying off their debts.
Is he
Fucking, was it 2 volumes, I think? Or
Yeah.
2?
one at Heavy Metal and one at...
First one was Dark Horse? No.
No, I think it went to Dark Horse after that. Or was it Heavy Metal second?
Heavy Metal was
Maybe
second.
it was Dark Horse and then Heavy Metal. Okay. Pick it up, and if you have already picked it up, we want to know what you think about it. So just write in at questions@peachbasement.com and title it Donny Cates. We'd like to hear your thoughts on him. Is he everywhere? Is he inundating the market? What's up?
And if Donny Cates, you want to come on the show, like, hey.
Again, it's like Donny Cates and Cullen Bunn are everywhere. I think those two are like the new rising stars of...
I think we have a Cullen Bunn book.
Do we have a Cullen Bunn book in here? Yes, we do. Yeah. Archie Blossoms is written by Cullen Bunn. Yeah. That's not a fucking surprise.
No, it's not.
I didn't even plan this segue.
It wasn't that bad.
I just read the motherfucker. It's insane.
It wasn't that bad at all.
I haven't seen it yet, David. Oh, Daily Class.
I did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was like on YouTube or something, but now it's supposed to be on demand, sci-fi.
No, it's not sci-fi.
Episode 2 dropped last night, and it wasn't as great as the pilot episode, but it was pretty damn good.
Yeah, you have to give the first season some wiggle room to grow and stretch and get into the flow of things.
No, like I mean, I'll say it right now, like fucking Deadly Class, the pilot episode is probably one of the best pilot episodes I've ever seen.
That was a Top Cow book or just Image?
Deadly Class is Image.
Okay. I could swear it was Top Cow too.
Which is Image too.
Yeah, I know, but that how they put the
Top
Cow
is still
stuff.
separate. Yeah.
Like Top Cow is like a fucking flavoring that you put on pizza. Like if you were to eat the pizza without Top Cow, you would understand that it's pizza. But if you had the pizza with Top Cow, you don't understand this pizza tastes like Top Cow. You understand what the fuck I'm talking about right now?
I do.
Like if you put garlic powder on pizza, you understand it tastes different than a regular pizza.
He hasn't even drank the soda yet.
If you read a comic book that is Top Cow, don't you already know without looking at the title screen that it's Top Cow? Tell me no.
The Wishbone series, you knew it was Top Cow.
Anything like that. There's always some kind of wonky superhero. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you can always tell when a book is Top Cow.
Yeah, you can.
They had that, like, still that we wish we were Michael Turner art and everything. Everything's, like, all dynamic and, whatever.
So I can take you from 2 episodes and 3 things I've noticed and I appreciate it. Number 1, they are strictly going with the fucking, like, the legacy that fucking Rick Remender and fucking Wesley Craig did. Like, they're going fucking balls to the wall.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. That's number 1. Number 2, the freedom that sci-fi is giving them to do the story. The Russo brothers. They're giving them a lot of freedom to do a story.
I mean, the Russo brothers deserve it. Just on their name alone.
Yes.
Yeah. But like, what you have to remember, even though it's sci-fi, it's still network television. So there'll always be pushback of what you can get away with, what you can't get away with.
I mean, they made Zod black.
On Krypton?
Yeah.
You didn't watch it yet?
No.
You should.
I heard.
The 2 leading women are fine.
Yes.
Fine.
I appreciate that very much.
Zod could be black, I think. I can fuck with that. I cannot fuck with it if, once again, we have a Zod that does not say kneel before Zod.
No, this is there.
It's there?
It's totally there. It's totally there.
I'm good then.
It's totally there.
I don't give a fuck who he is. As long as he's not like...
No,
David Four also said that the scenes in the live action are pretty different compared to the comic, but it's not so bad. I agree with you, but I actually like the fact that they were very, very creative on
animated flashbacks.
Yes. Wesley Craig fucking did the drawing of the fucking anime flashbacks, and that is so a joy.
That's in my DVR in the living room.
Oh my god, it's such a joy.
So now, episode 1 is on demand, right? I don't have to try to find the shit on YouTube.
Episode 2 will be on demand. By the time this episode drops on YouTube and everywhere.
All right, good to know.
It'll be on demand.
All right,
and like I said, it's a great ride. Like, it's fun. And like, not for nothing, the unsung hero of this whole fucking show, the fucking playlist. There's a playlist on Spotify for Deadly Class.
Oh wow, go them.
Subscribe to it because they are awesome shit. Good job. Like the music, like, cause like for those who don't know, Deadly Class is set in the '80s, the mid '80s.
I didn't know that.
And the music represents the time, and it also complements the story so much.
Cool.
So definitely check
That's a playlist now that I definitely want to check out.
Yeah.
Going back to Blossoms, I really like these little horror-themed Archie Elseworlds, if you will.
Yeah.
Jughead the Hunger,
Sabrina.
Sabrina, but Sabrina's tied to it. That's just the town over, is it not?
It is, but like they have, in this like, and this situation of the books and the story, they haven't confirmed that, but that we all know. We all know.
I always thought it was just one town over.
Yeah, it's literally next door.
This is the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina comic book.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Afterlife with Archie, which
is I'm like, you made me read, you got me into it, and then the shit fell off the face of the earth.
Oh,
Where the
shit.
fuck is Afterlife with Archie?
I just thought about. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. You brought something in my head that I didn't think about. All right, so because of you, I started watching Riverdale.
It's not bad, right?
And no, it's not bad at all. And like I'm caught up, so throw the cheese down. So they killed Archie last week.
I didn't see last week. Thanks. I didn't realize you was going to do last week.
He said it's caught up. I haven't seen this whole season at all.
Nah, you threw the cheese down. I should have known better. I should have did it.
No. But I didn't see this week's episode yet, so I don't know if it was a dream or was whatever. But they killed Archie in fucking the first episode coming back from the hiatus.
All right.
So what happened was Trigun came.
Was it the Gargoyle King?
I don't know what the fuck it was, but dude, I'm like, nah, this ain't good.
That show
Fuck you.
makes me afraid because
Fuck
all
you,
the
fucking
actors
Ramon.
are interfucking and shit. No, I'm not saying that's wrong to say.
It's a fucking
that's
orgy.
not
it's a
proper.
Fucking orgy on CW.
Two different sets of dating on the show, and when they
The lead
inevitably break
females.
up, the lead females are dating two of the lead males, and inevitably when they break up because they're young kids, and that's what young kids, especially in Hollywood, do. Sorry to say. How does that affect our TV show? How long does the TV show last at that point? I don't really give a fuck. Riverdale is one of them that I'll let back up like 7 episodes now and then I'll watch it.
It's on Netflix. I still need to finish last season.
No, like I never had any. I didn't want to watch Riverdale at all, but because of you mother bitches, y'all made me want to watch it.
I'm just saying, and I'm not one to spread rumors. We heard a few things about what happened on Arrow with people knowing each other, and we saw what happened with cast members interchanging back and forth, and I would just not like to see that happen again. Is the point, and that's all I'm going to say on the matter.
All right, Greg. He's Team Betty. I'm Team Veronica.
Ooh, you put the man on the spot.
Who?
Veronica all day.
That's my brother right there.
I understand.
Fine ass Brazilian.
I guess I like blondes, bro. I don't. I guess I always thought I didn't, but I guess I do. I don't know.
So you want Gwen Stacy?
I might have wanted Gwen.
Charlotte Rabbit Lord.
I mean, not for nothing.
Episodes 1
It was
to 3
all-
are very hard to get through, but once you get past that, it flies, brother. It flies.
I just had a whole epiphany. Gwen Stacy really was like the perfect girl next door. Mary Jane, for
not.
want of attention,
She's not normal.
for want of attention, which was all, she kind of became a little bit of a hooah.
No, I disagree with that.
This is like perfect
I disagree with
1960s esque.
Well, Gwen Stacy did sleep with Osborne.
I mean, why would you? No, I don't have to drink. Why would you say that?
No,
Why would you even say that? Why would you say that?
I'm gonna disagree with that. I will say this.
Hurts.
I will say this. Mary Jane was not a whore. Mary
I
Jane.
didn't say she was a whore.
No.
I said she was a whore.
No. Mary Jane woke up
difference.
hot and wondered why.
Okay. It seemed like she just wanted, like, she loved Peter all the time, but like, all right, since you're not going to notice me, I'm just going to go over this way, and then that way, and that way, back
No, listen. She literally was a plain Jane on Tuesday and became fucking Mary Jane on fucking Thursday. And didn't know how to react to that.
Yeah, so I never liked the title. She's the girl next door because she's a supermodel.
Gwen, no, I didn't mean Mary Jane. I meant Gwen is the girl next door.
But Ramon, that's the thing. She was the girl next door, and then puberty hit her, and then it hit her. It fucking said, you know what?
She became Christina
You're
Hendricks.
horrible. I'm gonna make you at your.
We all have
best
one or
life.
two of them girls.
And then like you be humbled. She became gorgeous. Granted, at the time she was not confident in herself. Number 2, she didn't appreciate her self-worth. Number 3, when she saw puberty hit her, not only did she was shocked about her self-worth, she was scared of her self-worth. And number 4, all that into one, she was always afraid of herself. And then puberty hit her, and she became something that was out of the realm of just reality. She became a fucking 11 when she was a 6 by mistake. And she's like, wait a minute, how did I get here? But I'm still here, but I have to deal with the fact that I have to balance myself.
Are we going to see Zendaya make that change?
Huh?
On Spider-Man Homecoming or no, Spider-Man.
Do you think they're gonna
I can
kill
see it.
Zendaya?
No, she's going to be prettied up because she's not exactly pretty in the
No, she's basic, and I like that. But I would not be surprised, and I'll actually be impressed.
They'll never go that way on the TV.
No, but I'll be impressed. Literally, you have a young woman who think that she's nothing when she's really something, and then one night she hits her, and she becomes everything in the universe.
She's all that. Fuck.
I'm just saying.
Just cold.
No, she's all that. Fuck that. But like, she became everything and then some. But yet, she's like, I'm still, I'm a basic chick.
Zendaya's about to get Freddie Prinze Jr. is basically what he's saying. I mean,
he is, but it's...
Shush and drink. Anyway.
Jedi.
What's next?
I guess we should just, like, close up by mentioning, like, the Blossoms is a crazy-ass fucking, I don't know, Lovecraftian story. There's some crazy shit that's about to go on.
If you like the Archie horrors, go get it. If you haven't tried them, get it.
Yeah.
Some real shit.
They're great. They're Elseworld stuff, but stay away at this point from Afterlife with Archie or suffer like me.
Or you're the only one suffering.
I'm just saying. All right, let's go from horror straight to Boom Studios. Now, I stayed away from all the Buffy the Vampire Slayer issue ones because I never watched the series. By the way, there's another one for you. I've never seen an episode of Buffy. That's a lie, actually. I've seen 2 total episodes of Buffy.
Which ones?
Would you like to guess which ones? As well as you might know me?
I'm assuming Hush.
Yes.
Automatic.
I think that is the one everyone has seen. And there was one other one I purposefully watched.
You know what?
I watched Hush on purpose because it looked fucking cool.
You know what? I'm gonna say the musical.
No, I never saw the musical. I've heard
That's
tale
what
of
Kay
it.
said.
Really? No. I know that it inspired the Flash musical episode.
Yes.
But no, it was the one with Dracula.
Oh, that's a good one.
And
that's a good one.
The best part of that show for me, because I'm kind of a Dracula fucking nerd. I am a vampire nerd. I never used to play, but I used to read up on, was it the shit with Cain and the Book of Nod and everything?
Yes.
I forget what the name of the game series was. But anyway, vampire nerd. And when he shows up and she tries to, kill him and everything, and she fails because he's him and he's all powerful, she's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I thought you would have known. I am Dracula." And they said it right. They actually said it with the Romanian accent. Dracula means dragon. Mm-hmm. And I was like...
Actually, it means son of the dragon.
Yes. Yeah, Dracula is...
his father.
Was his father, right.
Listen, I'm saying this right now. If like, me and my lady Tracy, we're rewatching fucking Buffy right now as we speak.
Okay.
And I'm forgetting the lore that I have for Buffy when I first watched it to now.
Did you ever see it?
Bits and pieces here and there.
Okay.
So now we're on season 5 when, Dracula already showed up.
I have no idea what seasons they were.
Nah, there were 7 seasons.
Okay.
I mean...
That's how I always thought they were.
This is the season when they kind of jumped the shark, but they tripled down on jumping the shark in season 6. You know what I'm talking about? Sunnydale Forever. But this, with this Buffy premiere, it was a season premiere. Dracula was involved, and they embraced it with the lore of the Buffy universe, with the actual the knowledge and the respect of the anthology of Dracula.
That's good.
Dracula. It was awesome.
It was good because Blade didn't do any of that. But that's a story for another time.
Ooh.
So this is...
Just said something just now. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, maybe.
He's like, the Lost Boys deserve a remix. I don't know.
I don't know either.
It was so perfect. I don't know.
It's an animal in and of itself.
I don't know. Like, it literally was so perfect.
I'm afraid of studios getting their hands on it.
Yeah.
Granted, I will say this.
That is a movie primed for a remix or a reboot, whatever, but the only thing stopping it is probably Twilight at this point. And at this point, I think we should all thank Twilight for that, because maybe audiences are still not quite ready for the teenage vampire just yet. They tried to make him a little bit more badass, that other TV show that just went off the air.
Oh, what? We're talking about fucking Vampire Diaries?
Yeah.
Now they got Legacy.
That shit spawned off of Twilight, and then they tried to make it a little bit more, vampiric and a little bit more horror, but it was still just a tween show. So I still think Lost Boys is safe for a bit. But yeah, man, as long as you treat that as just like a bunch of weird punks in the vampire community, it's a totally amenable movie.
I mean, I would say that I would agree with that, but also I would also give props to the other reboots that came and they didn't win, but actually stayed. Not for nothing, the reboot of The Fright Night was fucking awesome.
It actually was.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I
I think that movie didn't do good because people were adverse to Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
That's the only... You would have cast another actor in that?
No,
you would have got a movie.
Actually, I love the fact that Colin Farrell was fucking...
I do too. But people probably stayed away from that shit because it was Colin Farrell. They're like, ah.
And like, you look at it now, what 2 years later? Look at that fucking cast. That cast is fucking badass.
You ever see Phone Booth?
Yes.
That shit was dope.
Phone Booth fucking awesome.
Yeah, mostly because of Keith Sutherland, but Colin Farrell was not bad at all in that movie.
Listen,
Just suffice to say.
Keith Sutherland's a god.
But now, speaking of reboots, this is a reboot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
This is a whole new shit.
Started from the beginning.
I could jump on this without having to worry about backtracking for 7 seasons.
That is actually like, this is a great book for people that don't know about Buffy.
I know the Christy Swanson flick.
Yeah. I will say this.
Wow.
This is a great... It's a great jump on for those who don't know about Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh,
it's a humbling moment for those who do know.
Okay.
Because you're going back to the beginning and like, you don't want to go back to the beginning. And but you're okay.
Is it Ultimate Buffy? Is it safe to call it that?
Yeah. It's totally Ultimate Buffy.
Okay.
Totally Ultimate Buffy.
That's interesting.
And mind you, you have the reboot coming.
That would make me read it.
Yeah.
Is the reboot coming?
The reboot is coming on TV, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Are you excited for Ghostbusters? Sorry.
Yes!
Yes, alright, so I didn't put up on Breaking the News because like I wasn't sure of the source. And like really I don't
The picture of Bill Murray?
Yes.
I heard it was from 2010 or something.
Yeah.
That it was a party or some shit. I don't know. But then I also saw a picture of Ernie Hudson dressed up in gear, and I couldn't find a date for that.
No, I got multiple like sources, like you know, especially from my boy of this shit, and like we didn't know it was like reality or fantasy or just like you know what, I want to get paid to get the picture out, because like for those who don't know about how paparazzi works, say I take a picture of Pete, and Pete is like he is the hot thing going on right now. I can sell Pete's picture for fucking $2 million because I have the first picture of Pete that no one else has. It hasn't been put on social media, hasn't been printed, it's not on film, whatever. I have the first picture on my phone that you can't hack into. So I can get $2 million off the back off of Pete. That's what's going on right now with fucking Ghostbusters. Because they don't know which is real, which is fantasy. And just the sheer thought of fantasy with Bill Murray in the suit,
yeah, it's gonna be
raises
great.
fucking the Ghostbusters 3 volume up quintessentially.
I have 2 things to say based on that information. One, Jonah Jameson was really fucking sticking it to Peter, only giving him $300 for a set of photos of Spider-Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
$2 million because he's got the first and only exclusive. He's like, I'll give you $300 standard price for a photographer. Damn, Peter, you're stupid.
And that showed you why Peter Parker was a hipster. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Oh, what? I'm the first one to say it? Peter Parker was a hipster. He took every dollar they can get to pay Brent. I get it. I respect it. But he was a hipster.
That and, alright, going back to Ghostbusters, because I don't want to get off on a Spider-Man tangent since I'm very far behind on the book anyway.
Indeed.
But going back to Ghostbusters, how would you guys feel, since they're already doing it with Star Wars, if they respected the fact that, Harold Ramis has passed, and they make Egon a Ghostbuster?
No.
Unacceptable?
I don't want that for the simple fact that means you have to pervert his passing. But
What if they make it like some cliche but fun shit where they need his help somehow?
No.
No. If I had like the writer's cap on, this is what I would say. And like, you know what? If you use this shit, I want fucking 35%. I want Egon's passing to be that he died, but I want Ray to be the fucking vocal point between the two worlds, the astral and reality.
Okay.
Because as we all know, Ray was so close to Egon.
Right, they were the boys, right.
Yeah.
Peter was the clown and Winston got hired.
Their impossibles were impossibles. Like, they were the greatest space partners of all time. if they embrace the fact that, you know, Ray was so close to Egon, like, even the most outrageous fucking thesis was out there, they considered it, I would be on board for it. I don't want fucking Harold Ramis, a ghost. Because, like...
I do. In this case, I do. I didn't like it with Princess Leia. I think that's kind of... Like, Disney eventually just gave the family enough money where they were like, all right, go ahead and use, like, our mom, our grandmother's image in your next movie because they needed her or something. Because that's going to be real. It's not like we're going to say Force Ghost Leia.
Yeah.
But in this case, the movie is Ghostbusters. So if they have to get help from a ghost and it happens to be Egon, just for a couple of seconds, I think that's because of the nature of the movie. Showing him as a ghost, like to show up like Force Ghost fucking Yoda or Anakin or something like that, or Obi-Wan, and he just shows up and he points them in the right direction. I think that's a nice homage to the passing of the character. Okay. Like, you know, I'm not saying keep him in the flick. You know, that's fucking cheesy and you're milking it now. But, you know, they acknowledge the man's passing, but at some point they need his help in the movie. So, like, either he shows up randomly to help them, which would kind of be dope, or they have to ask him for help.
Now, in the movie, does he have a kid?
Who? Egon?
Yeah.
No.
I don't see why not. They're older now. He could have a kid.
I mean,
was it his kid taking over for
years later? All right, so like there's a couple of like theories.
It should be Egon and what's that? Oh no, because she was with Rick Moranis, who I hear is in talks as well.
Any possible Rick Moranis are all both in talks if they haven't signed already for Ghostbusters 3. But and add on top of that, they got the thing that they don't. I mean, like from what I'm hearing, the Egon route as being a spiritual being, they don't want to do it because it's too crass. They don't want to use Egon as a vessel of, like, you know, him being part of Ghostbusters 3 because he's been going for quite some time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And for that, I think we have to blame Bill Murray because he was like the hard ass about the fucking movie when it first came up.
So
he wanted to be a ghost.
No, so what I was hearing was he's going to be shown as an homage as the spirits that have passed.
Okay.
That's what I've heard. In other words, there's going to be a moment where like granted, it's not confirmed, but I trust my source. The purpose of the movie is going to be there's going to be a big boss battle at the end, and all the spirits are going to be needed to defeat the current threat. And of those spirits is going to be Harold Ramis,
nice,
aka Egon.
Okay,
all right, I'm cool with that.
That's the one thing I heard, you know, through my source.
Okay,
so. I can't confirm or deny it, but that's the one thing I heard. And my guy's been very on point. You know, he's been on point since I started doing this shit. So I say that is that.
So from Ghostbusters, let's transfer to somebody they've teamed up with over the course of the last few years, which has actually been better than any of us ever expected it to be. Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles Ghostbusters shit was good.
It is.
But now this is Ninja Turtles 2020, which is like what, supposedly 20 years in the future
or in the past.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this one in particular is in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually fucking.
I didn't get a chance to read this one.
I enjoyed it.
It's a one shot, right?
Yes.
But it was good.
It was.
It was intriguing. It made you invest, and like everything that they said, like, you know, such and died, but like this is how he died. Like, I can see that.
Do they mention anything that's happening currently? Because I'm so behind on this series.
Not really.
No, there's one little slight Easter egg per se. Fucking when they were talking about fucking they were talking about April and like a certain incident.
I don't remember that.
But like they mentioned like it was a little inkling. Like maybe I'm reading too much, but like I thought of that as an inkling to what's going on right now.
Like I read Shredder in Hell, and it was a fun story of this Shredder kind of trying to regain his humanity and shit, trying to be a good guy, getting help from Hamato Yoshi and everything, all trying to save the love of his life. And to which I saw that with, you know, Splinter was kind of surprised that he could actually have any humanity at all. It's like, oh, he loves her. Kind of interesting. to see the Shredder in a different light, but I have no idea why he's in hell.
He died.
I understand he died. I'm not saying, morally speaking, why the Shredder is in hell. I get that. I mean, how'd he die? I don't know.
It explains it in the book.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I honestly, like...
There's the bathroom.
Yep.
I tried.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah.
Alright, so explain, Lucy, what the fuck happened to the Shredder? I don't know.
He fought Splinter, and he also like fought the inner dragon, whatever the hell the other.
I hate fighting the inner dragon.
Yeah, and he lost, and what's his name? Splinter helped end his life. And it
was this at the end of 50?
I don't know.
This was later than 50, right? I think this was 60.
And
I've been off since that long.
Yeah, no, I think we're both behind. Like
my fucking pile is like this on Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. And Splinter's the head of the Foot Clan now.
I knew that from another little mini series that we read.
Yeah.
The point is, like, the Ninja Turtle shit is really friggin' good.
It's good.
I read
Not
50 straight. Like, yeah, that's
like, this whole volume is just it flows.
But
so much.
even the mini series, and I like the fact that their mini series make you like the regular series always made you want to buy the mini series. So the mini series had some shit to do with something that was going on in continuity. Unlike, let's say, Marvel's myriad of mini series, where they have an inkling to do with what's going on. Because there's 20 different, mini-series that you might want to follow. You don't need to. But Ninja Turtles makes you want to. And, man, I apparently have to fucking catch up because I did have to get the Gabriel Dell'Otto covers of Shredder in Hell because, it's the Shredder. And, I always rooted for Shredder.
Yeah.
But, like, he's got...
You got them?
Yeah, I got them. Got them from Royal Collectibles right up Metropolitan Avenue. If you guys in the New York area have never been, go in and tell Mike and Diane and the rest of them hi from the basement, and they'll treat you right. It's a good little shop. And they got like baseball cards and all kinds of sports memorabilia down the other end. They had some World Series tickets for the Yankees.
Wow.
From like 62, 68 or some shit. I didn't even bother to ask how much they were. Just it was cool to see them.
Yeah.
All right. He was into this other one, so we'll wait on that. Did you read War is Hell?
Yes.
All right. I didn't get a chance to read this, but I wanted to. What'd you think?
The first story was kind of Howard Chaykin.
You know what? I'm sorry to say.
I have Chaykin fatigue.
Yeah, that too. But every time I open a book and I see his art, I'm already dissuaded.
Me too.
I don't like it. And I ain't trying to diss the guy. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. His style is great for him and the people that like him. I don't like it. I don't like Ramirez when he was fucking drawing boxy-ass Spider-Man. There's certain times... I liked Howard Chaykin's art when he was doing some spy shit at one point.
Yes.
It might have been...
Some smug son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It was I think it might have been partnered with Garth Ennis, as a matter of fact. But that was the only time I liked his shit. I hate him when he does superheroes, and I hated when he was doing the Shadow.
Yeah.
And immediately when I open this, I'm like, I don't care.
The second story is much better. It's a modern day warfare story, and it's about a demon, a god of war, something like that. And it's just how it goes from person to person, and it's really nice. You'll like it. You'll really like it.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I would like.
Yeah.
Crypt of Shadows, another one shot from Marvel this week, also sounded like something I would like. And it's hokey in that I don't know if they tried too hard to make it seem like it was from the 60s or if they really nailed it being from the 60s. Like, that's the kind of story this is. This is
I thought it was pandering and basic.
Well, that's what a lot of those, stories were. See, there's a genre of, those horror stories that are over in, 15 pages or something. In this case, 5 pages each, give or take, because there was 3 stories in there. And they're hokey, and they have such a cliched ending. And when you read them from back in the 30s, because, I do on the haunted horror books that I always get, and you're always like, that they're great because I love those old school pre-code monster and horror books. And these are reminiscent of the coded horror books which came out later in the 50s.
Yeah,
they were a little more
soft horror.
Yeah, they're a little more toned down because they still got to pass the comics code even though that don't exist anymore. I would love to if Marvel can do some shit like this, which this was not bad. On a one-off shot that, guy gets fucking he's afraid of dogs, and he's talking to a psychiatrist about all of his fears and everything, and the amount of twists and turns that they put in him, it's clever. But imagine this in like a Max line.
Yes.
Like, could you imagine with Marvel doing these little crazy horror one-shots, but as unhinged as EC was pre-Fred Wortham?
Oh, that'd be good. This would be a lot better if it was that way.
If it was rated R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
But I enjoyed it.
you brought up. I have some breaking news now.
All right, what do we got?
Disney Plus is in negotiation with Marvel, with having a Marvel Comics Presents series.
TV show?
Yes.
Well, they're negotiating with their own team, so that'll probably last about 5 hours, tops. Just until all the suits can properly line their pockets.
The purpose of the show would be to establish stories that are untold and stories that are undiscovered.
That's a great way to throw out new talent and see if people bite.
That's a damn good. That's a damn good job.
Yeah.
Did anyone read the new Shazam #1? I'm a little put off by 5 other Shazam kid heroes. That's legacy. Those kids have been around for forever.
They threw it into it immediately in this case.
Yes, they did.
Unlike whatever happened to that Shazam book that Gary Frank was doing? That shit was fucking...
a damn good book.
It was so fucking good. It lasted like 30 issues. And now we're back with almost like the same style of story, but...
Same flow.
Just like, I don't know, maybe a little faster pace. Like they got the kids involved in it more. They didn't drag the origin out more.
Like they involved the kids right away. And which, like, you know... We're not used to that shit, but like the kids are already there.
They're trying to introduce it as fast as possible because of the movie.
I mean, like
that's exactly why.
Yeah, not only that, but like they want to bank in the fact that it's a family, and like and like as you mentioned earlier tonight, Megan Gibbs one of the fucking
right.
They want to milk this cow the best way they know how right now.
As well, they should.
And you should.
I agree. It was off-putting seeing them all like rushing the camera, so to speak, in every panel of the book. But I like Shazam, so I'm going to stick with it. I like him as a character, but I like the idea of just, kids getting superpowers. And I said, this Shazam just kind of pokes at the heartstrings a little bit, like, makes you feel like a kid again, I think. At least it should. Shit. I do. I really do.
Yeah, I know.
I have one more breaking news. I just got an email just now because I've checked it all day. Image is in negotiations with Amazon Prime for the comic book Crowded. And
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Crowdfunded, was that it?
Yeah, it's Crowded.
Crowded, yeah, but that's when they're like putting money in to kill people and shit. Yeah, that's
Amazon
fucking
Prime
nuts.
is involved with negotiation right now as we speak.
That's a fucking sick ass series.
It is.
Yeah.
That's a little akin, but like it's like they took that previous series from I think it was Image with it's like the Twitter shit. I can't think of the fucking title. Somebody out there in Pete's Basement Land help me where the guy who ran Twitter gives his billions upon billions of dollars to 160 people 160 characters, and they just start eliminating each other because every time you kill somebody, the money gets again subdivided. I can't fucking think of the title, but it's just like that. I think that thing went 16 issues or something like that.
I don't remember.
It was a big maxi series by the end of it. But yeah, that sounds just like that shit.
Yeah, so like that was when I saw that. I saw that.
But it worked last time, so it'll work this time.
Yeah.
It's not. That could totally work.
Anything that like throws the internet back in your face, like Black Mirror or some shit, they always work because people.
Which I'm surprised you guys
are always.
I haven't done Bandersnatch yet. Hannah,
I need a whole day. That's why I can't knock down a whole day yet because I'm gonna want to do multiple ass endings at the same day.
First and foremost, I'm gonna give props and praise to our beautiful director producer Hannah.
I'll come and say hello.
You did everything. Shit, you did everything. Are you gonna floss? Are you gonna floss?
No.
Floss.
I don't really floss.
What? The dentist is mad at you.
I don't know why my dentist insists on making me lie to him. He's like, the last time I flossed, you did it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's actually a Jeff Foxworthy joke. I can't even take credit for that. That's a fucking good ass joke.
Ramon coming in the morning. Come here, dear.
You're gonna get some of this.
I got nothing. Alright. Images Oliver. There was a lot about kids being either aliens or mutants I mean, this is
They're
2 books in
genetically
a row.
modified humans.
That shit was fucking hipster Oliver Twist.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
That's exactly what it is.
With neo-Nazis, basically. Europe decided to make their own neo-Nazis to fight World War III, which they're not, but they're just a bunch of bald guys that look like fucking Mark Strong.
They went to Brighton Bridge to cause beef.
Shit.
Prove me wrong.
They're basically all fucking, like... they're fucking neo-Nazis. They're bald clones running around. They're the Ubermensch and shit. And then when the war was over, they're like, alright, we don't need you guys anymore, but you're less than human at this point, so stay the fuck over there.
Like the Star Wars clones.
Yeah. And this kid is born as a regular human, and he's growing up with these, these cloned humans or whatever.
Yeah, he's a mix. He's definitely something else.
He is obviously something else, because he's half human and half... They think it's one of them, but it's not. It's probably not. It's something far
He is Trader
different.
Joe's and Dollar Tree combined. That's what he is.
That's a
Trader
wild
Joe's
analogy.
a Family Dollar. That's what he is.
Isn't that Aldi?
How did you feel about this?
Aldi.
It's okay.
It seemed to
I
move
wanna-
very slowly.
I want to find out the rest of his story, so I'm like, maybe I'll stick around for like...
That's just it. Like, I want to know, but at the
and
same
Trader
time,
Joe's.
how long are you going to lead me on this leash? Because I really got nothing out of this
3
issue.
issues. They have 3 issues to
You
do
give me
something.
3, and like, you know my rule. I'm giving it 2 by mistake.
Wow.
I can't. No. Nah, man. And you know me, I'm always open to everything.
I was less than interested in this. The artwork, however, was beautiful.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was.
That shit was really on point. But now we have another possible child with superpowers or something to that effect, Naomi from DC. This was more interesting because I guess, I don't know, for me it was a teenager in the modern world as opposed to like some little kid who may or may not be just approaching adolescence in a war-torn apocalyptic world. I don't know. I guess I was more interested in the kid who idolized Superman and then finds out that the last time a superhero or something visited her small little podunk town was the day she was adopted. Mm-hmm. Not born.
Adopted.
Adopted. Just like Superman.
No, I love the
Cliche? Totally.
Yeah, the cliche goes, it's not bad.
No, you
I mean,
know,
it's DC. I mean, they're going to do
Fun
cliches.
for adolescent girls? Proper fucking Lee.
I'm not gonna say it's fucking cliche. You know why I'm saying this? And like, man, I'll be outside the box. Fucking Naomi asks questions that should have been asked by grown ass.
She's a smart kid. I'll give it
When
that.
the shit happened, like she asked like basic questions, like, so they picked this town out of nowhere to fight.
Right.
He's not coming back to clean up. He fucked this whole town up.
That's a good, really good assessment. I picked up on just that quick thing. Not even that the fact that he was coming back to clean up to kind of check on things.
Yeah.
But I tagged on the first part initially. I didn't get the second part. That's very interesting.
Like,
Superman knows what's up too with this town. I caught on the first part because why would Mongo be directed at that town?
Well, I wouldn't say they were directed. You can see in the panel.
But why would Mongo be headed that way just on happenstance?
Maybe he just
which is a
punched
word
him
I
and they
really
just,
like.
a super punch.
You can't punch somebody from fucking Chicago to fucking like what was it, Indiana?
Superman can.
Superman could, but I mean, let's say the angle is at the very least 1 in
I'm just being
320.
devil's
I know you
advocate.
need a dick.
No, but it's true. No, there's something up with this town, and the fact that this big ass huge biker is the one that's going to tell her the secrets.
Right.
But I like
He has to have some powers. He's
But-
juiced up.
I love the fact that Naomi is like, God, I hate to say this fucking shit because like it got. Naomi's woke. She's woke. She's like, all right, why is this going on in this town? Nothing happened in this town since I've been here. And mind you, I'm not a big fucking deal, but shit, I'm like one of like 5 black people in this town, and nothing's happening in this town until this dude showed up. Why did this fight happen in this town? What is going on? What is happening? So when she fucking did a whole fucking like Esposito Clouseau shit. And fucking got to the garage, spoiler cheese, sorry. And the dude's like, yo, nothing happened since like you got here. What's good? It was like, wait, what? It's very humbling. Also, it's very intriguing. Like, how does this story go inside with the current universe?
Time out. Unfollow, it's called.
Unfollow. Thank
you,
you.
Relic.
Nice.
Relic Lord?
Yeah.
Yep. But now, how wild would it be if, like, these, this girl's running around town and everybody's lying to her, basically. Like, no, I don't remember anything on. Well, it wasn't that important. Don't worry about it. You know, nothing. And they're keeping this information of whatever happened on that day from her, like you said, except for this one biker who happens to be like, I wasn't here that day, but this is kind of what I heard. What if, like, do you think they'd be trying to tie it into something like all of the people in that town are fake? Like, they're just fake actors, like that Image book that we were reading, where it was the Russian town. I forget the title. But you know what I'm talking about. It's like an American town, but in the middle of Russia. Yeah. That shit was crazy. Yeah. The Red Hand, right? Something like that. That shit was crazy, though.
I hope
Brother Glow to be on that shit in a minute. I know. He's good that way.
That route.
So do you think they're just trying to, like, keep the kids safe and, like, whatever, like, condescend to it? Like, no, nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Because we really don't want your fucking powers going crazy and shit.
No, I think they're just, like, talking about it to the point that it's become just folklore.
Taboo.
Yeah.
But, like, that whole, like, fucking Naomi was better than what I thought it was going to be.
It was better.
It's Bendis.
I thought it was going to be, like, so, like, hey, you know what? It's I mean, granted, I get it, Brian Michael Bendis, props to you. Like,
but he was the co-writer in this. There's another guy, thank God.
Jamal Campbell.
Yeah. No, that's artist.
David Walker. Jamal Campbell's the artist.
A glorious artist.
But he's part of it, too. He's part of it, too.
Yes.
And I give him props to them. Like, I expected something like, simple without having my mind open, and I got so much more. Because fucking Naomi asks basic questions that should be answered right away, and she asked it.
And nobody's telling her.
Exactly. And you know what? She, her being not only just the teenager, but the millennial that she is, she wanted to know what the answers were to the question. And she's going to do whatever it took to find the answer to it. And that's how we got to the story that we're in now. I loved it. I fucking loved it. I loved it.
Nice. So, bringing on back to Boom Studios for the Avant Guards. Here's another teenage story. But I didn't, connect with this one the way I usually do with shit like this.
It was cute.
It was a cool story.
It is cute. It's all girls.
It's again.
This is shit. It can't be a shit. But I love it.
This is great for, an adolescent girl to sit and read.
And this shit's going to win awards.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about believing in yourself and this and that. Absolutely.
Not even just that, but you know what?
The other one's an introvert. You don't want to be around people for whatever reason, whatever.
Even on top of being basic is okay. She never put herself in hey, I'm an athlete, I should be here. Or, I'm an athlete, people think low of me, so I should be here. No. She's like, I'm an athlete, it just happened. She was basically, on a normal, even plane from the first page of the book. And, she never let it define her or undefine her. She just, living her life. And this book, it complemented, if not, amplified it. It was really well done. I enjoyed it. It's campy, yes, but it's also, if you go in between the lines and shit, she's just a young freshman in college. I don't want a home, but I'm just going to school, and I don't feel like I belong, but I don't belong with them, but they actually welcome me in, not because I'm like them, but just because, you know what, hey, you look like you need a friend. What's up? And that's how it started. I love that. I fucking love that.
I think moms could get away with purchasing this for adolescent teenage girls, whatever.
And so I think college girls, because this reminded me a lot of what my niece went through in school.
Yeah.
The weird
you think she'd
roommate.
be like somebody of that age would be into?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
school
be,
sometimes and parties.
I wouldn't be surprised if she
I
could
took a
pick
break
up.
from comics at that age.
Yeah, because you want to be in the know.
I wanted to get late, really, but that was
Pretty much
the sole purpose of having a social life in the first place.
Yeah. Now, I would not be surprised if the show gets picked up within the year.
Interesting.
This book can get picked up in the year.
Yeah.
I can see this as like a Netflix or an Amazon one-off and see what happens after that.
Okay. I think I could see this on Netflix or something as one of the...
Because, the concept is there.
YD.
And I'm not just saying that because, Naomi's black.
Yeah.
I'm not saying because he's black. I'm saying because, the story and, the actual perception... Not the perception, but, the actual, accountability of the actual situation does exist. Not could, but it does exist. And there's a lot of people from not just art, not not just our generation, but the little generation going on right now that can identify with Naomi's not struggle but predicament, and they can do it. Like, I actually enjoyed Naomi very much. Like, it was basic, but also has so many layers of like understanding and appreciation of the story that you could just jump on. So, good job indeed.
Wait, did you think Naomi was going to get picked up for a TV show or Avant Guard?
Avant Guard.
I actually think both, actually.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I could see Avant Guard being picked up.
Warner Brothers so much credit.
No, I can see Avant Guard get picked up for like a Netflix movie because
it's perfect. It's college, 4 years.
It's college, it's 4 years. Like, you know what? Hey, you know, be my friend. Naomi alone, just the like the bootleg espionage. Like, why did this fucking happen in my town?
Superhero espionage.
Superhero espionage.
It could totally be a book.
Yeah,
it could totally be a fucking show.
No, you're right.
So we had we have a couple of last few bombs from the Shadow. According to insiders, Norman Osborn definitely did not buy Avengers Tower. In worst case scenario, should Feige no longer be able to use Spidey if like the worst literally happens and they have another fight with Sony, Apple doesn't buy them, Venom 2 does good somehow, and they wind up making all of the other Spidey movies in-house and ruining it once again. That's the worst possible case scenario. That's literally like you thought it was a fraud and it wound up being you completely diarrheaed your pants in the middle of 3rd grade with the hot Italian teacher. This did not happen to me, but I really went on a tangent. Just saying, that's the worst fucking possible case scenario.
Was it Fist Day?
No, it was Hot Dog Day.
Oh god, that's even worse.
There you go.
Yeah.
But no, I seriously did make that all up. Anyway, Sony can't use Spider-Man. It's the worst day in the world. Reed Richards bought Avengers Tower, and it's going to be the Baxter Building. We told you that years ago. Everybody kind of knew that it was going to be like one of the two, and everybody was more leaning toward the Baxter Building. Forget the option that it could have been Oscorp. Everybody was sitting with everything in the world possibly crossed to say it was going to be the Baxter Building. But because we've seen this in both Spider-Mans, the fact that Avengers Tower is being taken down, people were speculating that it was going to be Oscorp, but Feige doesn't really want to do that just in fucking case. But we can always hope that Apple buys Sony and all will be well in the world.
Come on, Apple, spend those billions you have.
Channing Tatum tweeted recently that he'd be interested still in directing the Gambit movie. The Gambit movie's dead. Take my word for it.
Good.
Thank God. Thank the gods. The old ones and the new. But a Gambit TV series is said to be in development for Disney Plus under Kevin Feige. No word on Channing Tatum's involvement. I don't think they'll let him direct it. Has the man ever directed a movie?
No.
He shouldn't be allowed next to it.
No.
I have no
His
real problem with
ex-wife should be in it. She's hot.
Who's that?
Jenna's awesome.
Who's?
Jenna's
She was
Jenna
Lois
Dewan.
Lane's sister in Supergirl.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I actually like Channing Tatum. I have no problem with him. I don't think at any given point that it should have been Gambit.
That's the thing.
Channing wants to do fucking he wants to like Stephen Amell shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like he wants to Ryan Reynolds and shit.
Yeah, I know. But I don't think he's had to look for it. He definitely won me over in 21 Jump Street. He was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I never, all right.
Still not fucking
And
funny.
anybody that can poke fun at themselves when he did that fucking shit with, the Zombieland crew and everything, when he was this guy, fucking Eastbound and Down's bitch in the leather.
Yeah.
Anybody that can make fun of themselves is cool in my book. It's like, yeah, I'm Channing Tatum, the fucking leather, dominatrix
If you
outfit.
guys never saw like fucking Eastbound and Down,
I can't get into that.
Adam McKay,
Okay.
Donnie McBride, dude, like seriously, invest in that shit. Like the payment is worth it.
I can't get into him, man. I've seen a few of his movies. It just
No, get past the first 3 episodes and that's a wrap.
What are you talking about?
Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down.
I never
It's
watched
not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's a good ride.
This chick from Mike and Molly's in it.
Yeah. Oh fucking, I can't mixing. If they ever have like a fucking like a twins movie, her and Vivica Fox should be in a twins movie.
So last we heard, Wolverine will not be in the X-Men when he comes into the MCU. He's gonna debut fighting the Hulk, and then he'll be recruited by the new Avengers, giving the X-Men, I guess, their own time or whatever. So hardcore fans may not exactly get the X-Men that they want, but we probably should have steeled ourselves toward that after Fox kind of went up and threw up on the whole franchise. So that's that.
Another rumor I heard this week was so Secret Avengers is a go, and they want to make Captain Marvel one of the focal points in the new as the leader of the new team.
Right.
She's supposed to get a lot of attention coming after the
Yeah. So that and like the roster that I got, and like I will be real quickly with this. The roster that I got was supposed to be her, Hawkeye, both Hawkeyes, excuse me.
Okay.
So Katie Bishop.
Yeah. Which apparently is supposed to be like an Easter egg in this.
In Endgame?
Yeah.
All right.
So both Hawkeyes, Moon Knight, and what was the other shit called?
I don't know, Record.
Last question.
The FF built Fort Freedom Plaza after moving out of the Baxter building, didn't they? They just rented in the Baxter building, right?
Oh, if you're going back to the 60s storyline, I could not tell you.
I mean,
I don't remember.
It's New York real estate, so like nothing's guaranteed. You can buy the land, but you don't own the land.
You know what? Call Anyone Comics, ask for Demetrius, and ask him.
Yo, he would
Shout
fucking
out
know.
to Demetrius, you fucking
Garen
bastard.
fucking TD knows.
And shout out to Surge too.
So?
Surge.
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 Is he at Anyone Comics now?
Yeah.
I haven't been in a while. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Here's to Anyone Comics. Go and hit him up, anyonecomics.com. Let him know the basement sent you, and they might even throw a discount at you. Who knows?
Often that you want to get an argument with him about Black Panther, you're welcome in advance.
He likes to argue with just about anybody about anything. He'll find what you like and just argue against it because
No,
he's
but like,
Demetrios.
the problem about Surge is that...
Oh, Surge? No, I thought you meant Demetrios.
Oh, no, Demetrius just does it because, like, you know what? He wants to see...
He's a ball buster.
He wants to see puppets dance.
Yeah.
Surge will, like, actually do the research and come back, like, 6 hours later, like, hey, here's the facts.
Surge is one of
action, and you're welcome.
Surge is that guy that knows everybody's first appearance. Like, he's like that walking encyclopedia kind of guy. Yeah. I don't know. We was just randomly talking about some shit in Midtown Comics when we talk about Namor's first appearance. And everybody thinks it's in Marvel Comics, but it's in this obscure-ass fucking book. And Surge was like, and that was it. I had to Google the shit right down. Like, nah, this motherfucker appeared in Marvel Comics, no? No. I don't remember what it is, but if anybody's got a free phone, feel free and Google that shit. It is a weird-ass, obscure title.
The first time I met Surge, we got in an argument about fucking one of my favorite crossovers of all time, fucking Inferno. And we were talking about fucking First Matter of fact,
You was mentioning how you liked Inferno last week.
Yeah. I think either one of us mentioned it, one of our clique mentioned fucking Inferno, and like the first time that fucking like, you know, the New Mutants actually met fucking Cyclops. Like, they're always been in the same house, but never like fucking talk to each other. At least on panel. And I think it was something to that extent. But yeah, I fuck with Surge. Like Surge will do the research. Not only read the research, but appreciate the research. They come back on this rebuttal. And as fellow beautiful nerd people that we are, you know, nerd like flag, we always want to back up on the fucking actual like facts. And if you have the facts to back up your freaking rebuttal, to wait for them to come back at you, you already won. Even if you lose the final battle, but you had the fucking knowledge to come back on a rebuttal. It's all about coming back on a rebuttal. Like, you know, I can bring up fucking like, you know, Fantastic Four when fucking like, you know, when fucking Ben Grimm got to his other fucking rock skin with fucking Miss Marvel. Everybody knows that shit. But if you don't know it and you bring it up, it's like, oh, word? I respect
You know exactly what I meant. So like, you know, he's got like the fucking, the things.
Yeah.
Which I want to bring. I've been on a fucking like panel. Like, I'm not even lying about it. I'm on a Twitter fucking board. Like, I want the spikes back.
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
That's
I want the
that's a
spikes
tough
back.
one, man.
I want the spikes
Especially
back.
since you're getting married. I mean, come on.
You're already married. Bring
Oh,
it back.
right, yeah. Well,
He's already married. Bring it back. Bring it back. Because, like, you know what? Not for nothing. I enjoyed that fucking fight with him and Mr. Fix-It when he had the spikes. I thought it was very realistic.
Let's get on to questions and comments. Christian Feliciano said, "Awesome show, guys. Pete, I have never read The Cape. I know I'm probably a dumbass for that. Nah, dude, you're not at all. Not a lot of people know about The Cape. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that. But on your recommendation, I will pick up the issue and plus whatever else I can get my hands on. Like I said, bro, you don't have to get all of the surrounding miniseries. If you can just get the Cape one shot, that alone will blow your mind. Then you're gonna want to get the others, but I'm telling you, they're gonna be kind of letdowns. They're interesting, but they're not as good as that one shot, which maybe should run you about $10 for like a regular copy. Don't worry about any crazy variants or anything, but I promise you, the Cape will not disappoint. It is one of the PB top picks. If you go on Instagram, there's very few hashtags under this. I know I should have more. PB top picks, and you're only going to find what the Basement Boys like the best of the best of the best. Like fucking Will Smith in Men in Black, the best of the best of the best storylines. These will never steer you wrong. I promise you that. And not all of the like cliched stuff like Watchmen and fucking
Big Man
click click with the Joker and shit. Killing Joke. Like everybody knows those. We're gonna give you ones that you probably never heard of that you should really go get your hands on.
Don't be
Marvel Comics #1, 1939 from Namer. Every search.
No, it's there's something before that. I promise you, there's something before that. That's what I thought it was.
No, it's what it was. It's like they reference Namor in World War One. Like
I've never read the original comic. I know there's something before Marvel Comics.
They reference Namor in World War One, and on top, it's definitely out there.
It's actually on Wikipedia. I know it's not the greatest of most reliable sources of information, but I like to use Wikipedia as a jumping off point. Like, okay, what are you saying is the case?
Motion Picture Funnies Weekly.
That's it. Motion Picture Funnies Weekly. What issue?
It just says April 1939.
That's the first appearance. Like I said, it was a weird ass issue. From Newt. This was actually about an interview we did with Jeff Darrow at New York Comic Con back in 2011. This guy is a madman. The amount of detail, big and small, is amazing. Dude is pure talent.
He is.
Yeah, he really is.
He's a beast. His Shaolin Cowboy stuff is just bananas.
Yeah. Roger even liked that book, and it's always kind of fun for us when Roger would like a book. But a couple of you have been asking about the NYCC videos. We had a bit of a hard drive failure, so really sorry about that. And we'll get those NYCC videos out to you as the new year rolls out. Fuck it. Put them out whenever. Kevin Hellion said, hoping the lead singer question comes back. That was a good one. That was from last week, and I'm entirely too drunk to remember what the fuck we were talking about last week. Something about the best lead singer, the best front man, or something like that. Yeah. And I was like, is it the front man that plays, or is it the front man that just fronts? So
I got a couple of add-ons to that shit because, like, as you know, I hate our shit, but I mentioned Zach De La Rocha, part of it. Obviously, Axl Rose.
But Axl played. Yeah. Axl was the front man, but that's what I'm saying. Is it front men who play or front men who don't? Because I think there should be a crowbar division.
No, here's the one that I didn't expect, but I have to respect. Peter Cetera.
Thank you. I was thinking him too.
It's good.
Who's the guy from Journey?
Oh, fucking Steve Perry? Yeah, Steve Perry, yeah. But, like, you know what? I'll mention to the new guy that took him for a Journey, because he's fucking good, too. The fucking, the Asian dude. He fucking hits a note.
Yeah, he is. He's fucking good. But anybody that's tried the karaoke Journey knows, like, you can't do it. Don't even try.
You try hitting that fucking high E. Try hitting that shit.
You've tried it heavy.
No.
I have.
No, my go-to shit,
I failed.
Truthfully, is the Eagles, Hotel California. I got a standing ovation for Hotel California.
Oh, word? All right. So,
swear to God.
So you're Hotel California. What's your karaoke jump off?
Yeah, this is a good question.
Honestly, I don't know what's coming to mind. Oh, I love Roxette.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, the look.
You got the look. That's a good
one.
Now, me...
Well, obviously that's duet, but whatever.
No, me, I'm fucking Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody.
Ooh.
Like, I can picture that.
No. All right, so...
Peace Basement Karaoke Night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, yes.
Definitely do that.
Yes, we should do that.
Yes.
Do it live. All right, so, like...
I am just drunk enough right now to start karaokeing.
Karaoke.
Alright, so-
that's a word now.
That's a word. Wasn't that always a word?
I don't know.
I'm just
So
saying.
last year, I worked on a movie called Monsters and Men. Year before last, working on a movie called Monsters and Men, and they had a fucking rap party where like they were actually like submit names in a hat, and whatever name comes up, they have to do the song. No matter what the song is, they have to do it. I got picked with fucking Whitney Houston. I wanted to dance with somebody, and mind you, I haven't like heard the song like fucking like 15 years, and like as soon as the fucking like the first verse comes up, I'm on it, and like I have everybody dancing like their Carlton Banks dreams all along. It was fucking awesome, and it was great. I fucking loved it. That's my greatest karaoke movie of all time. I even did somebody. Ooh, I did it all. It was great.
I'll sit behind the camera for a peek.
You'll be in front of the camera.
You
singing
will
in
definitely be in
Japanese,
front of
all these other languages. You lie.
That sounds like a Pete Basement extra.
It's definitely an extra. There's no question about it. There's gonna have to be copious amounts of fucking
That's the only
whiskey.
thing on camera.
So Absolute was like,
She asked some questions.
well, oh my god, I was just fucking, we're related.
Wow.
We are.
Yeah.
When you work together for this fucking long, we're going on 11 plus years. Marriages these days don't even last that fucking long. We start to think alike, because I knew I fucking heard you in here when I was fucking reading this shit. And let me just see if you are exactly on point with what I knew what you were fucking gonna say. Absolute was like, at MK11, right around the corner, I have this question. If the film was finally able to be remade, who would be the cast? And which characters would you like to see? Yes, the original ninja gear is to be used for their costumes. Absolute be writing essay questions. Like, I gotta sit there, like, study for a little bit, remember all the characters, then I gotta write a fucking opening paragraph.
Yeah,
I gotta make my points, then I gotta write the conclusion. Man, this ain't school, it hurts my
Martha
head.
Cox is rated.
I want...
What?
She asked...
Martha Cox is rated.
Who with the what now? Martha Cox?
is rated.
Who's Martha Cox?
No, Martha Cox is rated.
Mark Dacascos as Raiden.
Yes.
Yes, I can fuck with that.
Yes.
Not Christopher Lambert.
No.
Not in the slightest.
He should even get a cameo.
No.
Keep him away.
We
I
could
love
actually
him.
give him a cameo.
No, we can't.
We could give him one of the souls
no,
that
we can't.
fucking Shang Tsung
Not even
abducts and shit.
Martha Cox is rated. That's automatic. Like
He's in that new shit. What did we see the advertisement for the other day? And I was like, is
John
that Mark
Wick.
John Wick,
John
yeah.
McClane, yes, yes, my dude, yes.
I was like, is that Mark Dacascos for real? And you're like, yeah, it is.
Listen, I'm not
If y'all don't know who Mark Dacascos is right now, first of all, you did not grow up in the 90s at all. You've never seen Only the Strong, you've never seen Kickboxer 5, you've never seen
Iron Chef.
Iron Chef. What was that anime style movie that he was in?
fuck you in the ear. Oh god, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm... Yeah.
All the holes, the ear.
So you hear me coming.
There's that fucking anime style like movie
Fuck.
that he was in. I can't think of it. But anyway, Mark Dacascos is one of the more campy but awesome martial artists to ever grace Hollywood. You should really see all of his flicks, because the guy's got like 6 martial arts under his belt, from like Muay Thai to Capoeira to probably a lot of other things running around. And Wing Chun.
Look
at the very least.
up Mark Dacascos and Kadeem Hardison. You're welcome, America. That's all I have to say.
Alright, I gotta look that up, because I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh wow, you ever saw that one?
I probably have. I think I've followed the man's career, but I just can't remember.
Oh, Dwayne Wayne with fucking Kung Fu is a rap.
Dude, Only the Strong blew my mind. Like, I wanted to find a capoeira class, but I realized at that point that I was so white that I had no rhythm whatsoever. So there was nothing I could do about it. I mean, I could barely jump rope without my sensei making fun of me. It was terrible. I had no rhythm whatsoever.
I want to see you jump rope now.
No, I mean, I had to learn how to fucking do it, but I couldn't. He's like, just go to the rhythm of the beat. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't understand what that means. Couldn't, had to make my own fucking sounds in my head. Just to remember.
Gloria Stefan's rhythm is
Dancer.
No.
I want you to sing that karaoke.
Never. Nah, like I said, my go-to
Gloria
shit is...
Stefan's rhythm is gonna get you. Fucking Gloria Stefan is fucking the conga.
All things Pete should say.
Yeah.
Never. We go from
And,
Hotel
and
California
the Ford is Rhythm of the
over
Night.
to Bad Medicine from Bon Jovi, and then we go to I don't know, some Guns N' Roses song, maybe like Mr. Brownstone or Night Train or
good
something.
job with the Mr.
Because everybody wants to do like Sweet Child of Mine or Mr. Brownstone.
Mr. Brownstone is a fucking underrated shit. That's that
Yes, it
underrated shit.
fucking is. Yeah. No,
I'm
I'm
thinking Kamen Rider, Pete.
80s hair metal all the fucking way. All the way. Poison, fucking White Snake, Scorpions.
All right, back to Absolute's question.
Alright, I'm sorry. But yeah, Absolute basically writes a fucking essay question for everything. So she had some shit last week that I completely forgot about. So we're going to try to write this all down. And we'll have our reports for you next week. We promise. I feel like telling my teacher I didn't turn in the homework. Like,
One more question.
I know. If you can't, this is a question that.
You got the whole thing?
No, I
mean, you can
drink
pour
mine.
out some.
I drink mine. I'm done.
Oh, I ain't drinking that.
In other words, catch up.
Yeah, that's what he means. I have thought about this question for time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't feed a gremlin after midnight, then what is the best time to feed it? And I believe
4:30.
why 4:30?
It's the middle of the night, but yeah, in the beginning of the morning.
I think sun has to come up because the sun is what kills them. So I think as soon as wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in, when the sun comes up, that's when it's safe to feed them.
He was Kung Lao in the MK Legacy series.
I didn't finish watching that. I'm sorry.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, I'm thinking afternoon.
Mark Dacascos was Kung Lao. I did not know that.
That's
Now I
really
really
shit,
gotta
man.
watch that shit. Because I watched the Street Fighter YouTube series and I didn't get a chance to watch Mortal Kombat, but I've heard nothing but good things. What?
I have a question.
Shoot.
Yes.
Speak up. Time zones. Alright, if you are on a plane going fast enough that the sun can never set or the sun can never
There's
rise,
6 months of darkness
then the gremlin dies.
of starvation.
Yes. Yes. Or the Mogwai dies. So that explains why maybe they are not, gremlins and Mogwai in Mongolia. Because it's cold there. A lot.
A lot. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius?
I can't say anything.
Kelvin?
I don't know. It's like going really far up north. Not Mongolia, but where am I talking about? Siberia. Ain't it like fucking, that's like really far north? Alright, that's it.
It's Fakata.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been a great show. For the record, you'll notice that last week's episode was highly, highly edited.
Oh, yeah.
And, sorry about my asshole friend. He's a fucking idiot. But, I mean, if you catch the shit on YouTube, it's, like, much more condensed. It makes more sense. If you watched it live or, like, subsequently watched the Periscope live, good on you.
That was a great job, both sides, man.
Can I get a little praise for watching that episode?
You watched that shit so many
9
times
I watched that episode 9.
to get the
fucking
fucking
times.
timetable right so I
Hannah,
can
get
edit
in
the
here,
shit
girl,
down.
get in here.
6:20.
Hannah, get over here. Get over here, Hannah.
11:53 at night.
Hannah,
Watched it
Hannah,
twice the next day when he
Hannah,
asked me.
Hannah.
That's some sadistic shit.
I like you guys.
Well, we love you.
Pete, that little package should be there tomorrow.
All right.
That's what she
Is
said.
it ticking?
Absolute says.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Shout out to you, girl. You're awesome.
Also, if you're not doing nothing this weekend, Pete's Basement will be at the Brooklyn PowCon on Saturday. Me and Ramon will be doing a show from there. We'll be going live, popping up on like Instagram stories, which we really never do, but we're going to do it this time. And we're going to film a little bit and, see what's buzzing. This is the very first Brooklyn PowCon as far as I know. Our boy Sal Lomadico has basically just charted this whole shit. He just created the Brooklyn PowCon. So hopefully we get a chance to talk to him. And we're going to have some fun at a nice old school style convention. So we'll see you live on Saturday if you feel like tuning in. And remember, guys, go check out the Pete's Basement store at represent.com/store/Pete's Basement. We got brand new Pete's Basement supports the Hero Initiative. You guys know that that's one of the greatest charities in the comics industry. So every dollar of that shirt goes toward the Hero Initiative. So go and buy yourself one. We also have the Pete's Basement supports Project Harmony, and Pete's Basement supports our veterans t-shirts, and those go to the respective charities. We don't get anything for that, but what we do get for is the Pete's Basement Rick Sellers tee, which is this exact one that I'm wearing right now.
Yes, sir.
This is the first time that this shirt has been made available again. We did a quick first printing from I think it was Teespring or something, and now we've got the very first Rick Sellers piece up on Pete's Basement's t-shirt store, and we will be splitting the profits 50-50 with Rick Sellers. So if you're not checking him out already on Instagram, Twitter, etc., just at Rick Sellers.
What's good,
go
Rick?
And look. Rick is like the man for making Batman the Animated Series style drawings. He does commissions. He will draw you as if you exist in that world. He has done many pictures of the basement, for which we are eternally thankful for him being a fan, and now we're a fan of his. So hit him up for commissions and tell him the basement sent you. And we will be sending him half of the profits of anybody that buys this new Amazing Fantasy 15 homage to, it's a Pete's Basement homage to Amazing Fantasy 15.
Yes, sir.
And, of course, there's the regular Pete's Basement t-shirts as well. So go and get yourself one. We've got t-shirts, tank tops, summer colors. Go and rep the greatest comic book podcast of all time. I don't know. That's a bit much. That's not tooting our own ego.
It's well deserved. You're fucking like you have the greatest longevity. Fucking wait, damn it! You away from me, damn it!
I'm sorry. Nah, I sound like Stan Lee calling himself the fucking greatest. Nah, forget that.
But I'm honest.
I have to be.
Y'all mother bitches didn't know about the dedication, the love, and the joy that Pete puts in every week of this fucking show. And if you don't know that, you know it now. This dude is the reason why we embrace our fucking gift of nerdism. He's the reason why we appreciate the fact that we are nerds. And also, and like personally, you're the reason why Breaking Nerd News exists. So thank you so much. I love you, brother.
God bless you. May the gods bless and keep you.
Indeed, indeed. That being said, embrace it, love it, and deal with it.
And if you embrace it that much, I mean,
Patreon,
head over to the Pete's Basement Patreon, pete'sbasement.com/Patreon. And, since I have made these new tiers, you guys have responded. And I want to thank all of our new Patreons. Man, it's really great of you guys. You guys find your names in the credits of the show, and eventually, once I figure out how to upload that motherfucker onto the website, I promise you'll get your names up there too. I know that's the simplest ass tier, but you guys have gone beyond that, and it's really fantastic to see you guys just giving what you can. You like the price of less than a comic book per month. You can get your name in the credits of the Pete's Basement show every single show. And actually, if you download the audio version of the show, you don't watch it on YouTube, but I still highly suggest you watch it on YouTube because the more fucking views, the better. I can't possibly stress that.
Preach.
And like the shit and comment on it, even if it's just something stupid.
Everything.
It all
matters. It's
it's ridiculous. The crazy ass algorithms and the shadow banning. Fucking forget it.
It all matters.
But if you download the audio shit to like your iPad or whatever, and you download it from iTunes, I will actually be fucking reading off all the goddamn names, because that's like, I'm like, all right, the people who get the audio show never hear who the fucking Patreons are, and they deserve to be shouted out. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a new recording every week to shout out everybody that contributes to the show. So thank you all. I can't tell you like how much it means to all of us to see it building. Your name in the show for $10, you get your name in highlights in the show, and you also get a free drawing from myself or Roger. I believe it's an Eskimo, an elf, or a dragon, something like that.
Or transgender unicorn.
We're working on, or a transgender unicorn, was it? Somebody asked for that?
What I'm going to pay for. I'm putting that in because Greg suggested it last week.
That was it. Transgender
We'll
unicorn.
play.
All right, so I guess that's what's gonna get drawn for everybody because everybody's gonna pick that shit. But we are working on more and more tiers, so let us know what you would want to see in the Patreon. Like, what would fucking what would you want the Patreon rewards to aspire to? You want to be on the show in like a Skype shit? We could probably make that happen. If you really want to be on the show, for $5,000, we'll fly your ass to New York and kidnap you, put a burlap sack over your head. We won't punch you in the face or nothing, but we'll drive you around so much for like 2 hours, getting into traffic and fucking going all over the place that unless you're Liam Neeson, you ain't fucking figuring out where we at. And then we're going to come to the basement. We're going to take the burlap sack off your head. We're going to feed you pizza and Manhattan Special. And then, as long as you're over the age of 21, we're going to get you really fucking drunk on whiskey. And then we're going to put the burlap sack back over your head. We're going to drive you around the city for like another 2 hours. In an Uber, of course, because we don't drink and drive. And then we're going to drop you off either at the airport, your hotel, whatever, because you'll be staying in Brooklyn for a couple of days. You know, you're going to get your money's worth out of the deal.
Are we doing like, are we just getting like completely fucked up or like...
like not alcohol poisoning, possibly one that was in the hospital fucked up.
SJW fucked up.
No, we're gonna get him like fucking old school neighborhood tipsy.
Right.
You know.
Alright, I'm all for it.
Like you're good in the bar, but if you run outside, you might be doing a little Freddie Mercury on the fucking, on the light pole. I want it all. Yeah. What?
So
Just hanging from the light pole and shit.
Yeah. So if you do coke off someone else's dick, that's not us. That's you.
Well, he went there.
Wait a minute. I've always wanted to do this. It's my best impression of fucking Anchorman. That escalated quickly.
Yeah, good job. You're welcome, Black man.
And yeah, I guess that's just about it. We went over to Patreon. We went over to T-shirts. All that's left to say is hit us up, questions at peachbasement.com, Facebook talk. What? That one hurt?
That one hurt, good.
Facebook.com/PeachBasement, Instagram, Twitter, etc. at Pete's Basement. Fuck Tumblr, they got rid of tits, so they got rid of us. That's just the way it is. Like, I'm bored, I don't care.
But we're still there.
I'm not there. I don't know what's going on. You're still there?
I'm still there.
I think we still post to it, but I never go on the shit.
Like, I'm on there and I'm on Reddit, but I'm about to give up Reddit.
There are other apps for GIFs now.
Reddit is too much work.
I don't need Tumblr for their GIFs anymore.
Now, I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, I never
save them right anyway.
appreciated Reddit. Reddit is a lot of work.
Reddit scares me.
Reddit is a lot of work.
Reddit
I have to do, like, subcategories to categories that, it's a category.
Bro.
I don't want to do that shit.
Bro.
I'm 44. Maybe 45.
Really?
I don't want to do that shit.
You. Yeah, I'm just saying, Reddit is humbling. Like, if you think at any point you're savage because you've been on fucking Instagram or Twitter arguing with motherfuckers, go on Reddit. Like, God's forbid, God's save you. If you pick a fight with any of these guys, they're crazy. They're just like, I read the comments. I don't post shit. I just read the comments. I'm like, damn, I'm going to write that one down. I'm going to write that one down, too. I went on... I'm sorry to cut you off. I went on Reddit to look for... Somebody asked us about the dirtiest, most offensive joke you've ever heard. And I searched that, and I ended up immediately on like 2 to 3 Reddit threads. And I'm just like... God damn.
Oh, no.
Like scrolling through. Yeah, that's Reddit to me. I am...
the worst,
humbled by it.
The worst joke I ever heard was about the German baker.
Oh, no. Save it, because we're going to do a Pete's Basement Extra. The whole thing is going to be offensive jokes.
I can't say it. I say it again. It's a joke about a German baker. That's it. That's all you know.
Eventually, there will be a Pete's Basement Extra that really only the strongest among you can survive. Because I don't want to be hearing in the comments, oh, that's offensive. No, you knew what you were getting into. This is going to be nothing but Pete's Basement offensive jokes. You had something to say there.
Absolute wants to know, Pete, if I donate, can I get a little bottle of Absolute with arms doing something odd?
A little bottle of Absolute?
Absolute's asking. Or a bottle of Absolute.
I mean, you want... Wait. You want me to mail it to you with little styrofoam arms and shit? Like, you want me to customize this shit?
I know.
Do you want me to animate it in the show?
I know a great person that's like down with us.
I don't know how to do that.
She could do it. She could make it like arms.
I don't know how to animate stuff yet. Roger's not taught me.
She put it on the bottle. She could like knit it to put on the bottle.
I mean, Greg apparently knows like a fucking stop motion animator.
No, she says draw it on paper.
Oh, draw it on paper. Yeah, that I could do.
I mean, we can do it.
Oh man, that's so much easier than what I was imagining.
We all can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that for you.
Like they're far better artists than I am, but like no.
Oh, I'm not. Listen, I got into fashion because I realized I wasn't that great of a comic artist. I wanted to be a comic artist, but I mean, you know, sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. And I've told that story before, and it's all thanks to Neil Adams that I'm actually where I am now. But either way, that's a story for another time.
Thank God.
Hey.
Then
Hey.
The shade is glorious.
All right, guys. We'll see yous next week. Same basement time, same basement channel. If you're around on Saturday, come through to the Brooklyn Comic Con. You can go get your tickets. Just Google BK PowCon, and it'll come right up. All right, see you next week.
Good night,
One
y'all.
more shot of this.
Yeah, I'll do it with you.
Yep.
Yeah. 'Cause you know what?
Annie, you want a shot?
Of what?
White Walker, Johnny Walker.
Scotch.
No, I'm going to bottles of Fox, actually. That I'm
You
fine.
didn't even finish that. What the hell?
Wait,
The shit.
This is going to put me over the edge.
I'm already over there.
there, it's done.
Elvis has left the building, folks.
Kill the feeds.
That's what they keep talking. I'm like, where?
No, we're done.
Pete's Basement is copyrighted 2019. Ripped Productions. All rights reserved, so go fuck yourself.